Yo, what's going on at the fight? What is your boy Money back with another one, man? And we talking some boxing. You feel me? We talking some boxing. Who should Garcia fight next? On top of that, Jamal Charlo and Demetrius Andrade, the best at 160, they should face each other. And last but not least, we gonna talk racing boxing. We gonna talk about cats. You know what I mean? Because they think because they study black and white that it fucking matters. It doesn't. Get on my finance shit. And I tell you, dog, they don't fucking matter. Looking at it. Oh shit. They're about to be big mad. Mr. Shelton, what the business? Can I get a motherfucking witness? Big sad, big mad, big mad. Y'all hit the like button, shot come in, family. Dude say, call me delusional, but I think Ryan will knock Tank in the fifth round. You got Ryan knocking out Tank in the fifth round. Motherfucker, you pass delusion. Pass. Oh yeah, let me hit my bro Marlo up. See what's up with him. Let's see what's up with the young killer. My bro, what's going down, Bet? Chilling, big bro. I can't complain. Marcus Davis is going down. Bruce Gold is going down, bro. Chilling, fam. Can't complain. Can't complain. You know, I'm battling this Mr. Ugly Man on Saturday and shit. He in his feelings already. We ain't even started the motherfucking battle. He in his feelings. You know what I mean? Let me see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4, 5. Kind of local. What's going down? 6. G Maze. Y'all hit the like button. Yeah, man. I'm battling Ugly Man on Saturday and shit. You know what I'm saying? Got him in his feelings already. We went on Coach K shit. You know, when shit don't go people way, they get to crying like little girls and shit. Oh shit, hold on, y'all. Hold on, I'm tripping. Yeah, we back, fam. Welcome down. What's going down? Yeah, man. You know, when shit don't go these cats' ways, they get to crying like a girl. The troll already body dude today. Man, David, what's going down, bro? That dude's so delusional, bro. I ain't never seen somebody more delusional in my life, bro. That boy say, "Monty Brown, I wanna apologize." You know, I said some malicious things. I said some malicious things, and I shouldn't have said it. We was going back and forth, and I said it. I don't give a fuck about what you said, man. In case you didn't know, now you do know. Feel me? I don't know why niggas think words be hurting certain niggas and shit. I give two fucks about what a nigga said about me. Oh, you know what I'm saying? What a nigga, oh man, I said this, I want. Every time niggas say some bullshit, get on their ass, niggas want to apologize and call the troops and all that weak ass shit. Man, I'm not no weak ass nigga, dog. If you go full throttle, go full throttle. Goddamn me. Go full throttle. J8, what's going down, bro? J8, Mr. Shelton, Bruce Goes, Davies, Cano Loco, my brother Matthew Valentine, my big brother Bet. Walk them down, walk them down. G Mays. MD, Marcus Davis. And we caught up. Yeah, y'all feel me? Like I give two fucks about what you said about a nigga like me, dog. Seriously, homie. Seriously, homie. Check boxing, what's going down? What's going down, file? You ever feel like getting high but don't want to roll? I never felt that type of shit before. If you're able, you should be doing, Mr. Shelton. If you're able, you should be doing. Put this motherfucker on Facebook. Pre-rolls from the shop. Coach K, what's going down, bro? Coach K, that boy was in his feelings. That boy would have made a whole motherfucking live stream to he got done wrong. That boy is so sensitive, man. I never seen a sensitive nigga in all my life. That nigga, Coach K told a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Listen, man, we trying to keep this shit boxing. All my life. That nigga, we ain't trying to talk about no business. We ain't trying to put shit on blast out here. This nigga want to bring up what he done got from a motherfucker. Some shit that don't make no sense. I'm gonna baptize that nigga Monty Brown. He ain't never felt this type of pressure before. Never. I'm gonna have that niggas on the rope. I'm gonna hit that nigga with so many body shots. Well, what the fuck do you think this is? Talking about the ugly man, dog. We ain't talking about one Negro, man. I'm battling that Negro on Saturday, dog. Bruce Goals, you gotta get the official ones, fam. Charles Granger. Jorge the Narez called out Garcia. I don't think Garcia gets a tank or a Haney this year. Just my thoughts. What fight has the most possibility happening this year between the young champs? About to get ready to get the cooking, man. Yeah, figure that out in the real 1 sec to get my bro on this motherfucker once he say ready though. In fact, I'm showing the link so he could jump on. Yeah, that boy. I ain't never seen the more sensitive nigga in all my life. That nigga say, that nigga said, y'all know Monty Brown, man. Monty Brown be looking in the chats and shit. He can't. I'm just listening like, bro, why aren't you saying all this falsification ass shit? But he really describing himself. Because motherfuckers talking in chat, that nigga couldn't stay out the chats. That nigga couldn't stay out the chats, fam. Go see on Saturday, though. Go see that ugly man put me down on Saturday. He better off going on fighting Devin Haney than Tank, bro. Got too much heat right now. And salute to you and everyone in the chat. No doubt. Salute to you, Charles Orange, bro. Happy New Year's to everybody in the chat, man. You know what I mean? Happy New Year's to everybody in the chat, family. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. But yeah, we gonna start cooking it up, man. Keith, what's going down? Keith, let me know if you want to jump on, bro. Finna get the cooking. Cooking on this, Monday afternoon. Damn, dog. If I just shows it. Let's see. Damn, the next to caught up on there. Drop this stuff on the show. Oh. Yes, sir, Marlo. Boxing fans going down. Brandon House is going down, bro. My brother, main man, what's going down, main man, bro? About to cook on Dev, and we're gonna talk about racing boxing first. I'm gonna touch on racing boxing first. Shit. G Mays, what happened to your wrench, bro? Give it back to you. What the fuck? Wait till I get my bro in here first. You know it, man. You know we about to. You know we about to. There we go. We got the real Marlo in the building.
What's good with you,
Real
bro?
Marlo, we going down, bro.
Shit, chilling. What's going on with you, bro? How you feeling?
Feeling good, bro. How you feeling? Happy New Year's to you.
Yeah, happy New Year's, bro.
Same to you.
And
What y'all do on New Year's?
man, shit, drink, and kick it in the crib.
Yeah, they let them motherfuckers go around there.
Yeah, they let that motherfucker go, bro. So I came to the city, man. They let that bitch go all night.
You already
They
know that.
let that motherfucker, man. They let that bitch go all night, bro.
Hell yeah.
I let my shit go a couple times and shit. My uncle was busting this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, what your ass end up doing?
Same shit.
What's up to the chat, man? What's going on, yo?
Chat chilling. We 24 strong. Y'all hit that like button for me. But now that we got the bro in the building, I'm trying to see his key ass go come through.
Keon.
Yep. But the real was in the chat. If y'all want to jump on, let me know, man. We can add a few more wins and shit. Bro, YouTube needs to get their affairs in order. Laugh out loud, damn. But yeah, we can start cooking on the Ryan Garcia and the Tank situation, man. What was your thoughts on Ryan Garcia in the fight, though, Marlo?
Overall, Ryan Garcia, he got the job done, and he got the job done. He exciting, man. I'll say that first of all. So,
Uh-huh.
congrats to Ryan Garcia, man. He won the fight. Luke Campbell wasn't, no pushover and nothing like that. He was supposed to be opponent to test Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? If Ryan Garcia got past Luke Campbell, then that was supposed to prove that okay, what I'm saying, maybe he can get down with the big dog. But what I'm saying, the other young guys. But
Uh,
throughout the process, you know, we shit the most thing to talk about, he got dropped. The nigga got dropped, man. He got caught right on the chin, bro. And in the moment he got dropped, I just had like a little flash or something. Like that was Tank. And he just, and I was like, hey, if that was Tank, bro, he wasn't getting back up. You know what
at
I'm saying?
all.
He wasn't getting back up. So when he took that shot, bro, it looked like he was out for a second. 1 second. I'll say 1 second. One blink. It looked like he was kind of out of there, but then, he responded. He got back up and finished walking him down, which lets me know, okay, he ran into the shot, and
Uh-huh.
he fucked up. He was a little anxious. He wanted the stoppage because, Tank just had a, spectacular stoppage. We knew he already knew in his head he wouldn't fight Dev, next. So he like, okay, I want this bag. I want Tank. Like I've been saying, this the shit that was been talked about all along. He knew he want Tank next, so he like, okay, I gotta get a knockout like he got a knockout. So
Uh-huh.
he tried to do the same shit, and throughout the process, his chin was in the air. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna act like I ain't see that shit. the
For
nigga
real.
had the nigga had his chin in the air, and he ain't had no head movement, and he was coming down on a straight line, and he was coming back, pulling back out on a straight line. I seen them flaws. That's gonna get his ass knocked out by Tank on God. I seen the nigga flaws, which I always been the nigga that's hard on Ryan Garcia because I already know, man, when he get in there. But one thing I give him props for, another thing I give him props for, because I'm giving him props at the same time. If people listen, see, Ryan Garcia is definitely more exciting than Devin Haney, bro. He is, bro. He more exciting, but I don't think he can beat Devin unless he stop him because he ain't smarter than Devin. He damn sure ain't smarter than Tank, but he might hit harder than Devin though for sure. He hit harder than Devin, and he more exciting than Devin. But I feel like the moment he get in there with one of them pressure fight, one of them dudes like Teofimo Lopez or Tank Davis, it's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. He getting knocked out and he ain't getting back up, man. And then to top the shit off, the nigga coach grabbed the nigga by the waist and humped him in the air, bro. You know what I'm saying? the nigga humped him mid-air. You
Oh
feel
shit,
me?
dog.
In the middle of the celebration, he humped on him. You feel me? He got a couple pumps in while he was in the air and shit on some baby boy stepdaddy type shit. And then, you know, it looked at work. That was awkward, my nigga. I can't. I was watching it and I was just like, pause. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was like, okay, he did his thing, everybody happy, and then he just picked him up and he did that little motion, and I was like, pause, bro. That was awkward. You know what I'm saying? that was that was awkward. I can't even fake it. But
Ryan did jump on that man across his legs around him and shit.
he did, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And my legs don't even spread that wide, bro. You know what I'm saying? My shit don't even, you know what I'm saying, detach that far from each other, bro.
Shit.
My left leg don't detach that far from my right leg, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even when I'm doing my thing, you hear me? But I'm never opening my legs that wide, bro. That nigga look like he can do a whole split. You feel me? But, you know, back to the fight. The nigga, he did his thing, man. He got a nice right hand, bro. I thought, you know what I'm saying? He got a nice right hand and he got a nice left hook. And the nigga hit hard, man. I can't fake it. He got some pop. He
Yeah,
ain't the hardest hitter in the division, but he ain't the softest puncher either. You know what I'm saying?
no,
He
no.
definitely not the. And then I seen him and Canelo working on that left hook to the body, fake up top, boom, went to. I seen it or fake to the body, boom, go to the head with the left hook. Like I seen them niggas working on this shit, and he knocked the nigga out with a left hook before. So I know the nigga is willing to get better. He willing to get better, you know. But I'm not sure. It might be two things about Ryan. He might be he might have a Mercant type chin, right? But that's not for sure. My word ain't bond. I'm just saying he might. Yeah, that's what it looking like. That's what it looked like a little bit to me. Like he can get clipped and won't get back up. Now that might be one thing, and then another thing might be a good thing. He might have. He probably can develop some herms, like you know what I'm saying, skills because he got a nice right hand and he just got the physique of a herms. You know what I'm saying? Like he can probably take on that style, but you know I don't think he look like a Canelo in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? But he too lanky and fucking. He got the wrong posture to be, and he ain't took enough clenbuterol to even do the shit Canelo do. But the nigga, you know, like I said, the nigga he taking on Canelo style. Canelo is a short, stocky motherfucker with a big ass neck and a bunch of clenbuterol in his fucking head. So his head is big as fuck. Nigga look like Mojo Jojo by the head. You know what I'm saying? Like the nigga shit is huge, bro. But so Ryan can't do the shit. Ryan look like Chicken Little in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? His head small as fuck. He can't really do the shit Canelo do because once a nigga hit that chin, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Especially Tank. Man, I want to see that next, man. Tank gonna end that nigga, man. He gonna
Oh
end
man,
that dude, bro.
we got the OG in the building, man. 78 Sports. What's going down, big dog?
What's good, 78?
Dog. Got my brother Key in the building. Key, what's going down, bro?
What's good with you, big money? What's
Yo,
happening with it, Marlo?
yo,
What's
that
good,
scrap
kid? What's happening?
Oh man, in this kitchen trying to cook up a little something.
Bro, tell
Hey,
me you seen the way that nigga picked up Ryan, man. What's up with that?
hey man, I was down there. Me and Money, we was on the after the fight, we did a little live, man. Motherfuckers in the chat had me in tears about that shit, man. I was crying laughing.
He
That
bungee
shit.
jumped in that man's lap, bro.
Hey,
that nigga did a
hey,
rodeo on that
man.
man.
When he did that, I mean, I just put my head down. I said, man, no, don't do that, man. Ryan, don't do that.
What
Come
that
on,
nigga say,
man.
King? He wrapped both legs around.
Yeah, he did. Hey, it started straddling that man.
That nigga rap.
Bro,
Grab
my
him.
legs can't even open that wide, bro.
Fuck
That
no.
was some wild shit, bro.
That nigga did the rodeo on that man, dog.
He
That's
was used to that shit.
But then what kind of fucked me up a little bit? I ain't trying to get on this homosexual ass weak ass shit. But when he was talking to Luke Campbell in the locker room and shit, he all like, and you're another pretty guy, man. Yeah, pretty guys can fight. And look at this guy, he's pretty too. Like I'm like, come on, Ryan. God damn,
Yeah, man, they.
you niggas on that fun boy
I,
shit.
I seen that shit too. I seen that shit too, man. I'm like, what the fuck is these niggas talking about right now? What is they? See, he's pretty too. Like, what the fuck is y'all
Hey, I ain't
talking
even
about?
see
Hold
that.
on, man. Is this the real 78, dog?
Why you say that?
78, is this the real you, dog? Or he
Yeah,
said,
you say 78 Sports TV.
I gotta make sure we ain't got no trolls in this motherfucker. Hold on, dog.
Hey, you know how these weirdos do. These motherfuckers go make a whole nother account in another man's name.
Another man name.
That should be that. Hey, that should be weird as hell to me, man. For
Nigga,
real. I don't know these
everything.
new internet age boys, man. That shit. Oh, I ain't gonna never understand it.
Man,
For real.
God damn.
But
Man,
man,
I heard what you were saying. I heard what you were saying, Marlo.
My Texas brother ain't got a wrench, bro. I know I got a Texas brother.
What you say? Oh, okay. No, I heard what you were saying, Marlo. And my thing is that Ryan Garcia, you got to thank Marlo. He gonna continue to get better. You
yeah,
know,
that's
he
what I
gonna
said.
continue. Yeah. He gonna continue to get better, and he you know he gonna work on the flaws that he got. He gonna work on the flaws that he got. Earlier today on my show, I was talking to Money about how he wasn't throwing no jabs, and I was telling Money how he gonna have to learn how to utilize his jab because he long. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker like damn 5'10", fighting
Yeah.
at 135. So he big for the weight class. He a big dude for the weight class, but not using your jab. He
Damn.
giving his advantages away. That's one of the biggest advantage you got being that long in that weight class is being able to use your jab, and he don't use it enough. Now I went and I was watching the sparring between him and Rolly, and I said, this motherfucker can use a jab because he was using the jab. If you go back and watch the sparring with him and Rolly,
Right, they got a
that's
real
what.
right there. I know I wasn't tripping, dog.
Yeah, he was using the jab.
Look, this nigga, look, hold on, Key. Look, when that nigga came in here and said, you make great videos, money.
I knew that wasn't no 78 when he said that
I
shit.
said, hold on now, nigga. That ain't had no motherfucking 78 talking about, nigga. Because I know I done raced.
I knew that would.
Niggas get themselves up, dog.
Damn, he got a name.
Nigga.
He copied his whole name.
Yeah, that's why I said that. That Marlo, that's why I said that because I knew that wasn't him.
Man, that
Money,
shit.
Money, you make great videos.
Yeah,
That shit, come on, man.
You make great videos, man. Keep it up. Nigga, say
Hey, that's some gay ass shit, bro.
I say, hold on, that dog. Wait a minute, that shit. That sounds like some shit a soft motherfucker say. Said that ain't never been soft, nigga. I'm like, hold on now. That's some soft ass shit right there. You make great videos, nigga. Yeah, boy, I know. That's how I know I'm a smart ass nigga, dog.
That shit crazy, bro. Block that nigga. Block that nigga.
Hey, I be wondering what go through a motherfucking another man's head to just sit up and say, you know what? I'm gonna go steal this man's picture and I'm gonna make a whole nother account and pretend I'm him.
And then his entire name, nigga, not just 60. He could have said 68 Sports TV.
That nigga copy pasted that bitch in. I don't understand what's wrong with these dudes, man.
You got a fake for 9 in the building.
What's good for 9? Shut up, bro.
That ain't the real for 9.
Motherfucker, for 9, professional with this shit. But yeah, bro. Motherfucking Ryan, man. I believe he will be getting better, but he destined to get knocked out by one of them boys, man.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I heard you say that he, he probably got a weak chin. I didn't really take it that he got a weak chin. I took it that he learned that he do got a chin. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think he really knew if he had a chin himself or not. That's why the motherfucker was so happy after the fight. You dig what I'm saying? That's why he's jumping up and down, because he ain't really made. He didn't really know what he was made of himself. You know what I'm saying? That's why he was so excited when he got dropped, and then he got back up and he was able to recover so fast. Now, if he had a weak chin, Marlo, if he had a weak chin, you would have seen him get up and be wobbly and weary, and then he got caught with that same shot again too, and he was able to take it. So that let me know, okay, he do got a chin on him. You know what I'm saying? He do got a chin on him. He got weak defense. He got holes in his defense that's weak, but he can take a shot. He can take a shot. And I done seen some motherfuckers with weak chins.
Luke don't hit hard enough either, though. He ain't even like in the middle of the hardest punches at that motherfucker.
Nah, Luke hit hard. Luke got some pop, right?
Luke can hit hard. And if you seen the shot that he hit him with, if you get hit with a clean shot like that, wide open, I don't give a fuck, because he caught him right on the chin. It's a nerve in the chin right there. You dig what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck who you is. I don't give a fuck if you Luke, motherfucking goddamn Polly Malignaggi, goddamn Timothy Bradley. You hit a motherfucker in the right place on that nerve in the chin. If you got a weak chin,
Polly
nah. But you feel what I'm saying? If you got a weak chin, if you got a weak chin, when you go down, you ain't gonna get back up. Or if you do get back up, you gonna do a Kell Brook and be done.
Right. Yeah. That's what I say.
He did. Before this fight, I kind of looked at Ryan Garcia as like a character. You know what I'm saying? Is basically like one of them Jake Paul niggas. So he proved to me that he really is like a legit boxer though. But he still can't fuck with them niggas though, for sure.
But that's my thing about Ryan Garcia though. Like he got some skills. You know what I mean? We see it.
Yeah, he got some skills.
That's what I say. With Dev gonna outbox him. I got Dev outboxing. I give him a shot against Dev. I got Tank knocking him out, but I give him a shot against Tank. You know what I mean? Only because the power. We know power is equalizer, bro. The thing is with Dev, I want to see, right? And I know Dev got strong legs, and I do believe Dev can outbox his ass for 12 rounds. I really believe that, right? Yeah. But I want to see what happens, because you know how them young boys be, man. Them young boys, they be having the ego kick in. It's like, hold on, motherfucker, I'm gonna fight your motherfucking ass too, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So if Dev sit down and fight his ass, or like I was saying, if he can take Dev's shot, right, and Dev can't hit him and hurt his ass, and that motherfucker try to pull a Luke Campbell and try to push the pace on Devin ass and try to get to the body and try to sit his ass down and force him to fight. Because I'm quite sure with the motherfucker Reynoso's, how they seen Canelo with Laura, so they understand when you got to master boxing in that motherfucker. You got something that don't move, and that's the body. The body gonna always be there no matter what these motherfuckers do. You feel me? Now you go risk getting your ass hit, but if it's a punch you can take, then you got to exchange that motherfucking body shot for the upstairs shot. You know, so with this nigga stand on there and try to work on Devin's body and try to force him, you know what I mean, to lose a little leg to get his ass to sit down and bang with him, and you can earn a shot right there. And then with Tank, could you get Tank ass to reach? Like,
but is he even that type of dedicated body puncher though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got to this have to be the game plan. But with Tank,
money. Go ahead.
Yeah,
what I was saying, what I seen, right? If you look at him, he hit hard in the motherfucker, right? When he go to the body, right? He know where to hit you at in the body, but the thing is he gonna be real dangerous when he learn how to really change levels, because he throwing his body shots standing straight up. He ain't putting no bend in his knees, you know. So when he learn how to really do that, or if he ever do learn how to do that, then he could be a vicious body puncher. But now he throwing body hooks standing straight up, knees locked out and everything. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, so when he do really learn how to sit on them body shots, yeah,
I feel that.
But Manny Max said some real shit. He said if Luke Campbell had the killer instinct, Ryan would have been in trouble. That's a first statement. That's the first one because any motherfucker that dropped his ass in the 7, but like I say, he did recover good, but you ain't jump on him. You still went back to boxing and shit trying to look for another shot. You feel me? Because we didn't
he put that poker face on. He came straight back to
and that's like I say, we didn't know if he was hurt or not because you didn't test his ass. He could have been hurt. You know what I'm saying? He could have been really hurt. And if you'd have jumped on his ass, you know what I mean? You would have seen if the boy was hurt or not. You feel me? But he ain't do that shit. Blue, what's going down? Blue now. I know that's the real Blue. You feel me? I know that's the real blue blood in this bitch. But yeah,
blue blood, what's good with the king?
I'm gonna say this though. If he can get Tank to reach, bro. Because Tank, I seen Tank reach against Leo and shit where he was missing. You know what I mean? If he can get Tank to reach and he can be in the right distance while Tank ass reaching, then he give himself a chance to land that shot. He give himself a chance to land that shot, bro. You feel me? Because you're not gonna outbox Tank. You're not gonna outbox no Devin Haney. That's a fact, right? You straight up and down. You straight up and down in that motherfucker. But his energy, bro. The little motherfucker got energy, and he showed that he got some dog in him.
Yeah.
Showed that he got some dog in him. So that like he surprised me with that little performance, bro, because his ass went forward the whole fight. You know what I mean? He went forward the whole fight, and he went for it. And I respect that shit. The motherfucker went for it, and he got it. I wish I could have got me some sucker bets like fucking 78. 78 got a few sucker bets. I wish I could have got a sucker bet shot on this motherfucker. But nonetheless, though, bro, he still needs some work. He still needs some work. And like me and Keith was talking about, do they put that motherfucker in the ring with Tank or Devin ass right now, knowing he still need work, knowing it's the possibility that he can lose, you feel me? And now you done fucked up because you lost Canelo already. You're banking on Virgil Ortiz being what he is off of what he's doing, but he ain't got no star power right now. And next thing you know, you got motherfucking Jaime McGill, but Jaime McGill, you fucked him around by moving him to 160 too fast. You was afraid to see if he was the real deal at 154. You had killers at 154. If he was the real deal, you could have seen if he was the real deal right there. But you ran
it. Jaime McGill gonna get fucked up.
He's gonna get fucked up at 154, and he knew it. You know what I'm saying? So you talking about I got Jaime McGill, I got Virgil Ortiz, and you got Ryan Garcia right now. Ryan Garcia leading the way. He the hottest thing on Golden Boy right now. So do you want to risk that shit? And we seen how he talking. Oh, he walked right through the tank. He walked right through the tank. You talking about he walked right through the tank, but now your motherfucking ass talking about, you know, we in the driver's seat. It's gonna happen on our terms, and motherfucker, y'all not the A side if y'all talking about fighting Tank. You feel me? Y'all talking about fighting Tank. Y'all is not the A side. And that ego shit go come into play with Mayweather and Oscar De La Hoya, and we fuck around and don't get the fight. You know what I mean? We fuck around and don't get the fight. But I'm curious, man, to see what happens. But what you think, Melo? If he had the choice to pick between Tank and Devin, who do you think he should fight next, bro?
I mean, he should fight Dev, but he gonna fight Tank. Because if you're going to lose to any of them niggas, you might as well lose to the nigga who going to give you the most paper, right? You know what I'm saying? You're going to lose to, that's who going to bring the big bag, because both of them niggas got a big social media following. Ryan got, some million Instagram followers. Like, that shit matter. Like, some niggas think that shit don't matter. That shit really do matter. You know what I'm saying? That shit can get you club appearances, you know what I'm saying, 20,000 a club appearance. I mean, or that shit can make you paper. So he big on social media than a lot of other boxers, and Tank the same way. So putting them two niggas together, man, that'll be a big fight right now.
Yeah, bro.
You fight Dev, that shit gonna be a nice little cool little buzz, but it ain't gonna be all that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be as big as the fight with Tank. But, you know, he got a shot against Devin. Even though I think Devin outbox him, but, you know, he got a better shot at Dev than he do at Tank for sure. You know what I'm saying? But we know where the paper is, so he gonna go with the paper, man. That's common sense. I already know he was gonna do that shit. That's the bread. And everybody will get in there with Tank than Devin. They ain't just Ryan. You know what I'm saying? You name any young nigga, any young boxer who they want to fight next, Devin or Tank, ain't nobody gonna pick Devin. Not because they scared, because they got the, you know, it's because of the bag.
Tank bring that motherfucking money.
He gonna bring that bag.
Shout out to the Queen Ashley in the building. What's going on, Ash?
What's good, Ashley?
My bro,
Well,
rules going down, bro. Say salute. You say my dude. Salute, money, salute. Everything you got. That my bro Marley on this bitch.
was good with it. Salute.
I say what's good, the real Marley.
Good, Ashley.
Yeah, man.
But
You
but
finished?
but yeah, motherfucking Ryan know what he want, man. Like he in his head is like this. I can fight Devin at 135 or 140. I can save him for a bigger fight for later, which allows Devin Haney to grow more as a star. You know what I'm saying? For them to clash in a big fight later on. But I can fight Tank right now because eventually I'm gonna have to go to 140. You know what I'm saying? And plus, come on now, that's like niggas gotta recognize ain't no more Mayweather. Ain't no more Mayweather. All you the closest niggas that you gonna get in a sport where you gonna get the biggest amount of money is Gervonta Davis, Earl Spence, or Wilder. Any one of them niggas for heavyweights, Wilder.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, or Anthony Joshua, you know, they can clash. They ain't got that many fighters at heavyweight. But for the younger, I mean for the lower class is Earl Spence. Is what Jamel Charlo at 154. Every like little division or skip a division, you got somebody who worth that paper, man. Who everybody gonna pick over everybody else, which is Gervonta Davis. So Ryan Garcia ain't stupid, man. You know what I'm saying? He might be young and whatever they like to call him, pretty and all that shit, man. But he ain't dumb, bro. That nigga definitely gonna get in there with Tank over Devin Haney. Devin Haney gotta make some more noise.
Nah, see, this how I feel about the shit. Once they put that motherfucking fake ass interim belt around Ryan Garcia's waist, I don't know what the fuck that shit was about. But now he got to give Devin Haney, right? He got to fight Devin Haney. He got to see Devin Haney because you ain't finna put you ain't. But see, this is the thing. It's deeper than that now. That man Devin Haney was in the stands, right? The real champion was in the stands. He ain't hurt. What nothing wrong with him. Interim champ, what you do, you make an interim champ when the real champion is in recess because he's injured or some other shit going on with him where he can't fight. Devin Haney is not injured. He perfectly fine. So why the fuck is you giving Ryan Garcia an interim belt? So they did that. Now it's up for Oscar De La Hoya and Ryan Garcia to take that fight with Devin Haney. Before I was like, yeah, I want to see the Tank fight more because it's more exciting. I know it's more money for Ryan Garcia, but nah, fuck that. Now he got to see Devin Haney. They got to make that fight because they did that. They put that belt around his waist.
Let me respond. Anybody in the chat want to know, man? We all brothers on this panel, but you know I got to test, you know, the mental. You feel me? But look, Kia, this the thing though. Devin Haney on the wrong side of the street, bro. Niggas always act like it ain't the wrong side of the street, but if your own promoter ain't even promoting you,
they both fight on DAZN.
But that
What's
shit
the
don't
wrong
matter.
side of the street?
They don't give
wrong side of the street.
It's
they
the wrong
on the same side of the street.
This the wrong. He on the wrong side of the street because they don't give a fuck about him. And if they did, they would have made sure he get in there with Ryan. It wouldn't even be a discussion. Why? Why they mixing it up with Tank? He on the wrong side of the street because they can't do shit for him. That's the wrong side of the street. Don't mean look. The wrong side of the street don't mean you feel me on the wrong promotional company. It's individually. They don't give a fuck about Devin Haney and who he fight. You hear me? And he ain't a priority over there. It's like being at a record label and it's a bunch of artists on that record label. Some niggas are more priority over other niggas, which makes him on the wrong side of the street, because if he was on the right side, they'll do anything that he tell them to do. So you doing this hell of a job. You on Gilly the Kid podcast talking about sparring sessions and shit about Tank. That shit ain't helping you. But he doing a hell of a promotional job. He doing well with that promotional shit. So why the fuck are you with Eddie Hearn in there? Because they ain't doing shit for you.
But Fuck all that, right? Fuck all of that. I hear what you're saying, but fuck all of that. Because once they put that title around his waist, the same title that man got, that the same WBC title, and they said now he's the interim champ. What the fuck is he the interim champ for? So, right, Ryan Garcia got to step up, and he got to say, you know what? Now they didn't give me this belt, and he was see, he could have handed the belt off and said, nah, look, this ain't my Devin Haney out there. He the real champ. I don't want this belt, right? He could have did that. He could have did that, but he didn't do it, right? He didn't do that. So now he holding that belt like that's his belt. He was walking all backstage with it, had it wrapped around him like he was the champ, right? So now he gotta go get that smoke. He has to, because he gotta. It ain't about what the fucking promoters want and all that. It's about that he gotta step up. It's about that he gotta step up and say, look, I want to smoke with Devin Haney right now because they made him interim champ. Why you and answer this for me? If anybody on this panel can answer, how you gonna make a man interim champ when the champ is alive and well, ain't injured, is sitting right there in the audience?
Yeah, look.
Hold on. Let me say this. Look, Ryan Garcia always been calling out Gervonta Davis. He always told y'all he don't give a fuck about. I ain't gonna say he don't give a fuck about fighting Devin, but he been showing y'all and telling y'all he don't give a damn about fighting Devin next, right? So he know the Tank fight is the bigger fight. And to keep it real with you, him beating Gervonta Davis is way more recognition than him beating Devin Haney right now, bro.
Drop the belt.
Tank is the man when it comes to the young fighters. Tank is the man in the front right now. Even though we can say T.O. just beat motherfucking Lomachenko, and I give him credit. T.O. is the number one lightweight out there. He got 3 scraps. He's the number one lightweight. Dev is the number 2 lightweight. He got the WBC. But even with them being where they at right now, bro, Gervonta Davis is still that nigga, bro. He's the nigga that's bringing in all the money. He's the nigga with the biggest spotlight. He is the man to beat. You feel me? For all the young niggas at 130 and 135. Ryan Garcia know that shit. He know that shit. Now, them putting that WBC interim around around his waist. I feel you on that, key. So you got this title. You become the mandatory to this man. They talking about they about to damn, I can't even get the word out. They fit a sanction to fight for them to fight each other and shit like that. But the ugly man did make a good point today. He don't have to fight no goddamn Devin Haney. Like it ain't like he the champion fighting a mandatory. He the mandatory supposed to fight the champion. He can say fuck that title. He can say fuck it right now. You know they put it around his waist. He can say fuck that title. I'm going.
That's what he got to do, money. If he don't want to smoke with Devin, he got to.
But he going straight to motherfucking Gervonta Davis, in my opinion, who's a more dangerous fight than Devin Haney. I feel like I agree. But it's a more dangerous fight. So I ain't knocking the kid if he fight motherfucking Tank. You know what I'm saying? So I feel what you're saying though. But what's going on, Focus? That Focus getting here. What's going on, Focus?
Salute, family. I appreciate y'all bringing me on. Listen, do niggas not have balls no more? Listen, bro. This is some hoe shit. It's some hoe shit. Bro, fuck fighting. Make your own name. Bro, make your own fucking name. Become a star by fighting people you're supposed to fight. This dude is moving like a sissy. Dude, you have the interim title as a man. When Devin Haney stepped in the ring and you said some other shit and you're not fighting him now, your credibility ain't shit in the world of boxing because we all see what you're doing. How am I supposed to respect you? You gonna go fight Tank Davis and get knocked the fuck out. You can fight Devin Haney and lose, but I'll respect you because I know you're not a hoe. Because I know you a man. You might lose to Devin Haney, but guess what? You're less likely to get knocked out by Devin Haney. And you step up and you man up so you earn respect. In the long run, that people remember these things. When it comes to like boxing historians and dudes like me or BFTB, we remember shit like this. So how am I gonna hold you in high status when I know you cut corners and duck this dude, and then you got a belt behind his belt so you basically want to call yourself a champ? Bro, you a sucker to me. You a straight sucker. But that's all I got to say on that shit.
I'm gonna say this, bro. I'm gonna let you cook, Marlo. If the man go and fight Gervonta Davis, I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Y'all can call him a sucker. Y'all can call him this, that, and the third. I'm giving that motherfucker respect, dog. You feel me? I'm giving him respect. Now, you can say he go fight Tank and get knocked the fuck out. But just like Marlo said, he can go fight Devin and get his ass outboxed as well. So which one you gonna do? You gonna take the high risk for the high reward? Yeah, you know, that Tank is it's the high reward, bro. It's the highest risk, it's the highest reward. So if you're looking at Tank, that's the fight you've been wanting. That's the fight you've been calling out for 3 years, bro. 3 years. And on top of that, Devin jumped in the ring with you, right? Devin jumped in the ring with the man and said, yeah, let's make it happen. And he said, no, I want Tank. You know what I mean? I want T.O., then I'll take Devin. Then even after the fight, the motherfucker got the whole crowd talking about, we want Tank. We want Tank. So the man telling you who the fuck he want. So I'm not going to sit up here and say, oh, man, you're a pussy ass nigga if you don't go fight Devin Haney. You know what I mean? You got the motherfucker scrapping ring, this, that, and the third. Shit, Tank got a scrap as well. And he got an intern right now. Shit, Tank got what, the regular at 135? So at the end of the day, if he go fight Tank, it's still the biggest fight of his career, bro. That's the biggest fight of his career over Devin Haney. Tank got better name. Tank the biggest star. Tank bring the biggest bag. I'm not gonna knock the man, but like I say, that's a if he go fight the motherfucker. You feel me? So if that's his goal, then I ain't gonna be pissed off at the Negro.
Look, I just want this boxing shit to make sense. You the interim champion, you're the mandatory. You fought the mandatory fight. That's what you did it for. If that's not what you wanted, then why'd you fight the nigga? Why go in the rankings? Why walk around with a belt that looks like his belt, but you don't fight him?
I mean, we can say a lot of shit. You know what I mean? And I don't knock y'all what y'all saying. I get what y'all saying. If you don't go that route and fight for that scrap and get the Luke Campbell fight, things of that nature, and fight for the intern, then okay, I feel you. But at the end of the day, it's up to that man. If you want to go fight Tank or if you fight Devin, you go get credit for both of the motherfuckers. But we know, we all will agree, Tank is the tougher fight. So it ain't like you can throw salt on his name like that. If you're going to fight Gervonta Davis, like you can't say, and I just heard what you said, focus. He's a pussy, but you can't call him a pussy if he go fight Tank. You can't call him a pussy. You feel me? You can't call him a pussy.
That is true. You're right on that. Because Tank is a harder fight. You're right.
I mean, Tank is a more difficult fight. So, and I know that. Well, I don't know that. I think that, right? Tank is a more difficult fight because he's more dangerous as far as, okay, you can walk in here and you can get outboxed, or you can walk in here and you can fucking eat that canvas. And you know what I'm saying? And you can really get hurt in there with Tank. But see, my whole thing is you are walking around with this belt because before, and you know this, money, before I was with you, I was like, you know, why wouldn't you fight Tank? It's ignorant to pass up Tank to go to Devin Haney because, you know, it's a much bigger fight to fight Tank. I've been saying that, right? It's a much bigger fight to fight Tank. That's just common sense, right? But the thing is now is you are walking around with that same belt that this man got on, right? You walking around with that same title. Now you calling yourself, or they calling you the interim champ. You had a chance to say, look, nah, when you did that interview right after, right? You had that belt, you was holding that motherfucker real tight. You had a chance to say, look, you know, I appreciate this, but I'm not the champion. You know what I'm saying? That the champion is over there, and me and him gonna get it on in the future. But right now, I want Tank. I'm looking for Tank's belt.
What's so
right?
about?
You could have said that. You could have said that and then gave up that title. So what I'm saying, from if I don't see him, you know what I'm saying, give up that interim title or them strip him from it, right? He either got to give it up or whatever. I can't even believe I'm saying this. That ain't no fucking title, whatever you want to call it, right? He either got to denounce that shit that they gave him, or he got to say, look, I'm fighting Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Period. Other than that,
I'm saying, Big Dog Willie, salute for the donation, bro. Much love, much appreciated, fam. Go ahead, King.
For sure. But you know, other than that, if he do that, one of those things, and then go and fight Tank Davis, shit, I'm all with it. But you can't be walking around, or they gotta strip him, or they have to strip him of it, right? But you can't be walking around talking about I'm an interim champ, or I'm a WBC champ too, whatever the fuck they want to call it, and I'm fighting Tank Davis. Nah. So what y'all fighting for? Right. The interim champ? The fuck, you know what I'm saying? Nah, they got to make that right. They got to make that right. And I heard that they're gonna order a fight between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. They're gonna order that fight. I just read an article and it said Mauricio Suleiman. They're gonna order that fight. They trying to give Devin Haney time to, I mean not Devin Haney. They trying to give Ryan Garcia time to enjoy his victory and everything. And then, once they give him time to celebrate, they gonna order a fight between him and between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, right? So you got that on the table. If you do not fight Tank Davis next, it's no excuse. And we already pretty much know that we're not going to see a Tank Davis and Devin Haney fight next, because you could tell by the way that Oscar De La Hoya is talking about the fight now, right? Before it was like you said, money. They was real hype and enthused. And I do think Ryan Garcia take that fight next. I ain't going to call Ryan Garcia no hoe. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that he will take a Tank fight next, right? But for some reason, he knows. I think it probably got to do with the last amateur fight that him and Devin Haney had, because they fought several times in the amateurs, and I think they split, right? I think they split. I think they like 2-2 or something like that. But if for some reason he knows that Devin Haney is my toughest fight, he thinks that. We might not think that, right? But he thinks that for some reason. And he's been in the ring with Devin Haney several times. So he thinks that in his head. That's why he's always pushing the Devin Haney fight back, like, oh, no, me and you going to get it on later, and it's going to be, a mega fight, this, and that, right? So I think that he looks at Devin Haney's style, and he like, nah, that ain't no style I want to, because I've been in the ring with this man. So I know I have a real high chance of losing. I like my chances better against Tank, and some of these other guys better than Devin Haney. That's how he feel about it, right? That's how he feel about it. So it is what it is. But I don't like that shit because, like I said earlier, they both came up together in the amateurs. They both the same age, got the same amount of experience. So how the fuck are you going to think you the best, but you don't want to fight this man right now? You should be wanting to fight this man, Devin Haney, right now, because y'all are the same age and got the same amount of experience, which Tank Davis, not so much. Tank Davis older. So I don't know, but like I said, if he do fight Tank next, I ain't going, I'm going to lay off his head. I ain't going to hate that. I'm going to give him his props, because I'm going to say, you let your nuts hang and you got up there with Tank, win, lose, or draw, whatever happened. But if you don't fight Tank next, and then you don't fight Devin Haney, and you turn down a fight that they demanding, that they ordering you to fight, now I'm gonna be on your helmet, and I got a problem with that. So y'all go ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mono. You cook.
Yeah, man. I just think I think Ryan don't really give a fuck about that belt. I don't think he really give a fuck. So they gave him the belt, or he asked for the belt? Just asked.
He fought for that motherfucker, so he knew it was on the line.
Okay. I don't think Ryan give a fuck about the belt, man. He just wants to fight with Tank. So, because that's the big money fight. That's the fight he dream of, and he feel like if he can beat Tank, he'll be on some Oscar De La Hoya shit. I don't think, he probably already feel like he Oscar De La Hoya in the making, but I don't think he's scared under Devin Haney or no shit like that. I feel like he got a good chance versus Devin Haney, bro. He got a good chance. You know what I'm saying? He gonna lose because he ain't got enough boxing skill, but he still got that power. You know what I'm saying? He still got that power where he can possibly, hurt Devin. But scared of him, fuck no. If he gonna be scared of any nigga, it's gonna be Tank, because he gonna get his ass knocked out cold in front of all his Instagram followers and shit. But that belt shit, man, that shit is a sticky situation, man, because we know it's fugazi as hell. You know what I'm saying? We know what's up. I just don't like, complaining about the shit. I know niggas be on some whole shit. Like all that shit y'all was saying, like, I agree though. You know what I'm saying? I agree. Maybe he should fight Devin, but we know what's up though. He want the paper. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't scared of Devin either. So you know what I'm saying. But it is what it is, man.
Yeah, I look at it as this, man. Both fights good for them. I want to see if they try to make the shit happen or not. Because, like I say, with Oscar De La Hoya, knowing Ryan Garcia just got like that win did a lot for that man. It did a lot for him. It helped boost his little superstardom. Like I say, his energy is everything, bro. The motherfucker got real energy, bro. So that energy, how he had motherfuckers screaming Tank name, jumping on his coach like that, jumping on Canelo and all that shit. You got Canelo coming to the fight for you. All that shit play a part in growing up, you know what I'm saying? Growing your fan base and shit like that. So his ass growing his fan base, bro. Shit getting bigger and bigger by the day. Oscar De La Hoya knowing that Canelo is gone, knowing he need another face for Golden Boy, and Ryan ass being young, right here with these other young stars and shit. That's why do his ass really want to risk it? Do we really want to risk, or is he gonna sit down with Ryan and try to look at Ryan? We can do 2 more fights. Those fights are gonna be there. You guys not getting any, you know what I mean? Y'all young. You don't have to rush. Let's do this. Let's do that. You know he gonna try to talk him out that shit. He's gonna do his best to talk his ass out the fights, out of Devin Haney and Tank. So and on the promoter side, it's a smart thing to do because we all see what's going on. All our eyes know what's going on. He definitely see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's gonna come down to that situation. And with Mayweather looking at Tank, knowing that's Tank the only hottest thing on motherfucking Mayweather promotion, like I said, they got more confidence in Tank knocking out Ryan Garcia than Oscar De La Hoya might have in Ryan Garcia knocking out Gervonta Davis. You know what I'm saying? So he might try to milk that motherfucking cow for at least 3 to 4 more fights, just in my opinion. That's why I say I ain't gonna just jump off the meat rack and be like, oh shit, Tank and Ryan Garcia next, or Ryan Garcia and Devin next, because that motherfucker do not, I repeat, Oscar De La Hoya do not want to lose Ryan Garcia, or if he get knocked out by Tank, you know what they do for Tank. You know when you a star, like you the stars in the making and shit, and you gonna beat another star in the making, that shit boosts your popularity so fucking far, bro, and it knocked the other one ass down a little bit. You know what I mean? Now
So,
by Ryan Garcia, what you say?
I wanted to build on that, what you just said right there, because I think I was just too emotional to make my point clearly.
All right, let me finish, and then you can go. Let me finish this. So with that situation, so it's gonna be like, do they ass really want to chance it? Do they really want to chance it? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, we'll see what Oscar want to do, and we'll see what Floyd want to do. Like I said, I think Floyd got more confidence in Tank knocking out Ryan than Oscar got in Ryan knocking out Tank. But go ahead, Focus. You can cook, bro.
I'm gonna keep it short, but it's building on what you just said. So let's say he fights. Let's say Ryan and Tank fight, and Ryan gets knocked out. Which is worse, him getting knocked out by Tank or losing a decision to Haney?
You say if he get knocked out by Tank or losing a decision
to Haney, which one would be more detrimental to his career?
Oh, most definitely getting knocked out by Tank, because Tank is the hottest nigga, the hottest young nigga.
Let's say he gets Leo Santa Cruz by Tank. You think his career is just going to bounce back like that? Which is it going to be easier to bounce back from a loss to Devin or a knockout loss to Tank?
I mean, he got a strong fan base behind him. You feel me? He got kids that's rocking with him. You know how the sympathy shit go, especially when you got the motherfucking complexion for the connection and all the little things. But you know how they go, oh, he was young. You know, he went in there. You know how they go build that shit up. He went for it. He dared to be great, shit like that. So I do think he got a better chance, like either or. If he get his ass outboxed by Devin, you know, of course, you can always say, oh, he got me. I was on my feet, this, and all that shit. You get your ass knocked out, it's going to be more mental than force the fan base. I think it'd be more mental than the game. It'll be on him. But at the end of the day, I can't say it unless that shit happen, because he could be a mentally tough motherfucker if he get knocked out and come back and say, you know what, I got my ass knocked out, but I'm ready. You seen this ass, I'm like, oh, man, I got dropped. Word ass dude. But at the end of the day, shit, we'll have to see if it happens. We'll have to see if it happens.
Yeah. Just my personal opinion, I think that if he were to, let's say, challenge Devin Haney and put up a fight but lose a decision, and this is just from my perspective, I can't speak for everybody else, but I would respect, because you holding that belt, you're showing me that you're not avoiding the competition. You're not going to play. You get me? So I can respect you, even though you had a loss. But where it's, I know you're ducking this other dude right here for whatever reason, and then you get knocked out. That's like the whole, whenever a fighter ducks and then they get their ass knocked out, they usually don't bounce back as well because people clown them for it. You get me?
100%. I feel you 100%. You know, but it's gonna come down to them though. I like the fight though, man. I like if you fight either or, man, and I do. And man, Keith, we talk about this all the time. We got so much respect for Devin and Bill Haney, bro, because they trying to make all the fights happen with every motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? The only fight that I said was a little skeptical was the Gary Russell shit. I'm gonna keep it real. I feel like Bill Haney could have handled that situation a little better than he handled it. I ain't gonna put everything on Gary Russell and Batman. I looked at Bill Haney. When you send a contract, just send them what they want the first time, get that shit over, or you know what they want, draw that shit back up the first time and send it over. So besides that situation, and I do think Devin would have fought Gary Russell. I don't think he's afraid to fight him. But they've been running to all the smoke. They've been trying to get these motherfuckers in the ring. They've been trying to prove they the best. Bill been saying we ain't got no game plan. We out in this motherfucker trying to make it happen with him, and him. You feel me? Devin been backing his pops up, and you know we well, I gotta show love. I know man Keith like, but I gotta show love for that and get them dudes the utmost respect because they do want all the smoke, and it really feel like they want all the smoke. I don't think it's no bullshit. When you trying to get Lomachenko on the ring and shit like that, you want all the smoke, bro. He was trying to get Lomachenko before Teofimo Lopez. You know what I'm saying? So I respect Devin Haney like a motherfucker to the utmost respect. You know, Tete, what's going down, beautiful? What's going down? You feel me? So I give him credit there, but when it comes to Tank the hottest little nigga on the market right now, man. You know, I seen Ryan chasing that man like my dude say for 2 years, bro. For 2 years. And I feel like that's the fight that he feel like he can really beat Gervonta Davis. He really feel like he can beat Tank, bro. And I say that because, and I said this on the other channel, when you cloud chasing the motherfucker, you trying to grow your name. You trying to get your name out there, right? But this motherfucking name is already known. His fan base is bigger than Tank. If we go look at the numbers and shit. So it ain't that he's trying to grow a fan base and get the clout off Tank. I think his ass really want to fight Tank. But like I say, his promoter gonna be more worthy for him than himself, bro. So we'll see, bro. We'll see. And I think people keep saying he's not ready. He fought in the world a good ass. He fought a good ass challenger to get him ready for a championship fight. You feel me? A lot of people ain't giving Luke Campbell the credit that he deserves. Luke Campbell is a motherfucker. He fought on the world class level multiple times. He's a hell of a fighter. I give that man all the credit. He's a hell of a fighter. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, shit, he ready. Put his ass in the ring. He say he want it. So let's see them make that shit happen. Let's see what he can do. Like I say, he do got a chance. He got the equalizer with the power. So let's see if he can go in that motherfucking hang with that GTD kid from motherfucking Baltimore and see what happened to his ass. You feel me? Because it's gonna be a hell of a fight. Okay, Tete, much love, Queen. It's gonna be a hell of a fight, and he coming to fight. He ain't just coming to get his ass knocked out, even though I feel like he gonna get his ass knocked out, and I think the entire panel feel like he'll get his ass knocked out. But what happened if that motherfucker do go in there and land that motherfucking punch on Tank ass? You feel me? What happened if he do go in there and knock my nigga out? Think about what it do for his ass. You know what I'm saying? So, with great chances come great rewards, man. And we'll see if that nigga, if they really bout it. If they really bout it, we gonna see. But I ain't finna jump off the motherfucking porch and go crazy and rah all that shit like they finna fight next, knowing how the game going. So we'll see. My bro Will McClady in the building. What's going on, McClady, my G?
So we showed Cook online.
Do you put him in there with Tank? Hell no, family. That's what he said. He say hell no. I'm a throw that motherfucker in there with Tank. Fuck I'm a throw his ass in there with him, bro. But no, I'm saying, listen. That's why I say, bro, when he hold down Golden Boy and you see potential in him, and you know the motherfucking business of boxing and promoters want to fill up their coffers, you know what I'm saying? I'm quite sure De La Hoya knowing I need 2 more fights with this kid before he go fight Tank. You know what I mean? All that, he walked right through the Tank. I think back then I would have said, no, he's not ready. But now that he's getting better and he's getting faster and stronger, he walks right through the Tank. I feel like he walks right through the Tank. You know what I mean? But look, is it a point now to where Oscar has to do what this kid say because he don't want to lose him, right? So if Ryan's saying Ryan knows what he wants, so if Ryan's saying go make that fight, Herbert, you better go make that motherfucking fight. Otherwise, I'm gonna go somewhere where they can make the fight, even though I'm under contract. You feel me? So at the end of the day, if he feel like he's ready, look, let's see what the man got. Fuck that. I ain't holding no hands. I ain't putting no handcuffs on these motherfuckers. It's time to put their ass in the ring. And boxing is a young man's sport. So they're going to bring a young ass audience to the crowd, and we're going to see what's up. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see what's up, bro. But I want to see the fight. I'm gonna tell you right now. I want them to make that bitch happen. Me myself. I want to see that shit. But let's switch subject. Let's talk about this, man. 160, right? Canelo then vacated the WBA. Now the two best niggas at 160 in my opinion is Jamal Charlo and Demetrius Andrade. You feel me? I feel like they need to be focusing on each other. I feel like they should put that title and put that title up with both of them dudes. That way you have the WBC, the IBF, and the WBA in one motherfucking fight. I feel like they should make that shit happen. I feel like they should make that shit happen, bro. Andrade, who been needing a big ass fight, he been needing a fight because he ain't fought no damn body yet. You gotta do, and I still believe in his skill set. He got a hell of a skill set to beat anybody, but he ain't fought no goddamn body yet, right? You got Jamal Charlo right there. You got another scrap right there. They need to make that motherfucker happen, bro. I feel like that's a hell of a fight to crown one of them niggas the king of the 160-pound division. Fuck Canelo. Let him do what he doing at 168. Y'all see what he doing. Y'all got a big fight right there with both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? We need to make that shit happen. But Marlon, let's go to you, bro. What you think about that fight, bro? A
You
condo.
said you
Jamal
said a who?
Jamal Charlo
Jamal.
and Demetrius Andrade.
That shit ain't gonna happen, man. They offered that nigga Demetrius Andrade. That's another nigga that's on the wrong side of the street. You know what I'm saying? People, like I said, people don't like to admit that it's the wrong side of the street, but Andrade hasn't put it like this. Andrade hasn't done enough for himself to put himself in the position to fight Jamal Charlo. Now somebody gonna say, okay, he got that belt. Yeah, he got that belt, but that belt ain't shit, man. The belts are becoming like more irrelevant as time keep going on in boxing. That shit, man, ain't nobody give a fuck about that belt. That nigga, nobody knows that nigga, and he ain't in a position to get a Jamal Charlo fight. Jamal Charlo should try to get a Chris Eubank Jr. fight, or keep trying to get the Canelo fight, or move up to 168, get in there with David Benavidez or Caleb Plant. Try to get in there with some of them niggas, then push to come to shove. You know what I'm saying? But Demetrius Andrade, man, Demetrius, I don't know what's up with that nigga, man. I still ain't seen that nigga fight not one good person. And ain't nobody ducking this nigga. He just ain't with the right people where he can't get himself in there with a big fight. But I think Jamal moving up to 168. I don't even talk about
Oh,
that nigga.
see?
Boo boo enter. What happened?
No, my ass hit. I thought I'd get that damn button, knock Keon out.
But yeah, it'll be a good fight for Demetrius Andrade versus Jamal. But you know what I'm saying, man, that shit ain't gonna never happen, bro. As long as Demetrius Andrade over there, and I ain't even trying to be negative about the situation. As long as Demetrius Andrade over there on the zone with Eddie Hearn, like Devin Haney, that nigga ain't gonna get shit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna get shit cracking, bro. It just is what it is. I like to put, I mean, what has he gotten so far? He been with them niggas for hellas, bro, already.
All right.
For fucking years already, like 2 years, bro. Ain't got shit cracking. And he
Hey,
said
that
he
shit
give,
happened. Did shit after that.
you heard me? He said he can get in there with Billy Joe or whoever the fuck, but Billy Joe on PEDs, that nigga don't mean shit either. Because he a drug cheat, and I ain't seen him in the ring with fighting nobody. Canelo a drug cheat too, but at least he fighting niggas. I ain't seen Billy Joe fight a nigga, and I ain't seen Andrade fight nobody. So both of them niggas don't mean shit to boxing right now until they put themselves in a position to make somebody even think about that. Yeah. But Jamal, he doing his thing. All he gotta do is keep doing his thing, man. Keep getting there with somebody. They fuck around, put him in there with Chris Eubanks Jr. Chris Eubanks Jr. ain't a huge star, but he a good fighter for Jamal to beat up on, and he got a name over there in the UK, so he can make that happen. You know what I'm saying? He can fight. If he can't fight Chris Eubank, he can move up to 168, and Chris Eubank is available at 168 too. But Jamal can fight plenty of niggas at 168. That's where all the action going on for Jamal. So that's what his best move is to move to 168. He got David Benavidez. They can do that Mexican black shit, and David punch hard as fuck. That'll be exciting. and you're a come forward fighter, 2 hard punches. Jamal been knocking out everybody at 160, or just beating their ass and shutting them out. And him versus David Benavidez would be a good ass fight because David Benavidez looked at as this devastating puncher, and he been doing his thing at 168. So that'd be a great fight right there.
My bad, niece. That didn't come from niece down bad. She sounded like, what the fuck? But are you done? My bad, mom.
Yeah, yeah,
Key, what's
yeah.
your thoughts on the Key?
Man, fuck Doodoo Andrade. Straight up, man. I don't, you know.
Do you hate him?
Hey,
Do you hate him like you hate Triple G?
hey, for real, I don't fuck with him, huh?
Do you hate him like you hate Triple G?
Nah, hell no. But see, this is what I want to see, right? Doodoo Andrade, he could go, he could fight. I ain't gonna act like he can't fight. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like. He just goofy as hell to me. I don't like him, but he can fight, right? But the thing is he ain't fought nobody in his whole 13-year career. His hardest, toughest opponent probably was Vanez Matarosian. That's some bullshit.
Or the
So
dude
you ain't.
the dude he fought, was it in Germany where his ass
So,
gave him the toughest fight?
oh yeah. Who was that? I
Damn,
forgot who that was.
A
We
dude
don't
in
even know his name. We don't even know his name though. That make my point though, right? You feel me?
Right.
So he been a pro for 13 years. It ain't fought nobody. So I feel what Marlo's saying. He don't deserve shit. You know what I'm saying? Fight somebody. But on the other hand, you know who I don't like. I can't stand Triple G. I'm sick of G ducking, right? Lil G, I'm sick of him ducking everybody. So put his ass in the ring with Jamal Charlo. That's what I want to see. I want to see Jamal Charlo go in there and fuck him up.
I like
right?
that. I like
Right.
that.
And then in the meanwhile, let Doodoo Andrade fight somebody. It's a whole lot of dudes at 168 he can fight. Let him fight somebody else, right? And then the winner of them two fights face each other. Do that. But don't just throw Doodoo Andrade in there, because he ain't fought nobody. At least Triple G have fought, you know what I'm saying? Triple G, he duck all the smoke, but at least he has fought, he has fought some cats in the past, right? We can't say the same for Doodoo. So let them fight. Make that fight happen.
I agree with that for sure.
Man, I like that, bro. Focus, what's your thoughts, Focus? Focus, you over there pushing the focus ball?
I mean, I like this Andrade. Him. What's that? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. We hear you, bro.
Hey. Okay, yeah. So I mean, I like Andrade, but he do have to fight somebody. He definitely hasn't fought anybody. He is a champion, and I'm not really a fan of people who finished or become undisputed in that division. So I would like to see Canelo, Triple G, Charlo, all mixed it up. All of those guys should fight all of each other. Charlo versus Andrade, Charlo versus Canelo versus Triple G, and then Andrade versus all of those guys, and so on and so forth. But that's them all stick at 160 and become undisputed. Ain't gonna see that shit.
I feel you on that, man. I look at it like this, dog. I like what you said, Key, because I wanted Charlo versus Triple G back when Abel Sanchez punk ass came on Dante Boxing Nation talking about he doesn't deserve a fight. He's disrespectful. He called him Little G. He's disrespectful. I told G, don't ever give him a fight. He'll never get a fight. You know what I mean? Like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? But I do like that fight, man. But even with Andrade and Triple G, because I know y'all don't like Andrade. I like Andrade, man. I like Andrade. Andrade can fight, bro. I feel like he can fight. He can fight his ass, bro. Yeah, I feel like his ass good for the game because he can talk shit like Keith Thurman. It don't be the nigga type of shit, but it be shit that can come back on a motherfucker where he just go piss your ass off or you go like the shit. But I think his ass can compete with any of them motherfuckers. So I do think he deserves a fight with Jamal Charlo. I do feel like he's on that level. I do feel like he's a name they can put on the resume because of what the little motherfucking history they got and shit like that. So if they want that motherfucker, they bang it out, dog. It's a good scrap, but they need to make this shit happen, bro. They need to make this shit happen. Like that's another one they bullshitting around with, because motherfuckers don't want to come up off the money, dog. They feel like they ain't gonna make back what they putting out, you know. And it's these fighters asking for too much sometimes, shit. So especially right now with the motherfucking pandemic going on and shit like that. So it's a good scrap, man. I like to see that fight, bro. I got a video coming on that shit. I like to see that fight. I feel like them niggas should get in there because he got to fight one of them goddamn Charlo brothers before he retire. Y'all had this motherfucking lifelong motherfucking beef going on for you niggas not to see each other. And what's the best time now? I mean, then now with Canelo vacating the title, knowing if y'all push for the fight, and I heard what you said, Marlo. I do like the fucking Chris Eubanks fight. You know what I'm saying? I like that fight, but do they make that shit happen? Do they make that shit happen? You feel me? So I like it, bro. We just got to wait and see what happens with them dudes, man. I want them to make that fight happen, though, man. Like, make y'all own legacy, bro. Y'all don't need Canelo right now, like, and y'all can go to 168, but them champions up there, y'all ain't gonna get them. Y'all ain't gonna get them champions because they looking at Canelo for the bag. Now y'all come to the 168. Now y'all vacate y'all titles. Now y'all at 168 trying to get the fights. You know what I'm saying? And y'all still gonna be right there. Got to fight each other. So why not make it make more sense when y'all both of you motherfuckers the champions go fight for unification? Right. Go fight for unification in that bitch and make more money at 160 than y'all can make at 168. And some motherfucker become the king of the 160 pound division. Now, even if you ain't fighting the best motherfuckers at 160, you got 2 scraps at least. Arguably can get the 3rd scrap. And now you the man to beat at the division. Now you the nigga. Now guess what? You making title defenses and some more shit. Your name's still popping. Now you making your own legacy. So, man, these niggas need to start thinking shit like that instead of trying to just chase. Or be the hottest motherfuckers in the game that ain't even looking y'all waiting to see if this nigga pick y'all and shit. Go out and make your own legacy, dog. Go out and make your own fucking legacy, bro. You feel me? But they don't think like that, though. The niggas wanna, I need the big fight, I need the bag. Nigga, y'all love big fights. If y'all make the shit happen.
I'm gonna make a legacy beat up punch.
I can't hear you, Focus.
Hey, I'm gonna make a legacy beating up punch.
Said one more again, you breaking up, Focus. You said something about legacy.
Pussy ass punch drunk boxing.
Oh man, that big ass motherfucker.
I said I'm gonna make my own legacy beating up punch drunk.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll pay for it too. I'll pay to see that. See you put his ass in the dirt. That motherfucker ain't gonna fight you. That motherfucker go, like I did.
Nah, that's real shit.
That motherfucker, what is drive, baby, drive. See that go, they go focus ball. That motherfucker go get his ass up out of there. You know what I mean? Now we go.
You don't say nothing about the Latino. You don't say about the Latino.
After you whoop his ass, Focus, whisper in his ear, go back to your country, bitch. Since a black man told him to go back to the Latino community. You don't want to talk about the Latinos. Why? Are you racist? Are you racist? You're racist, huh? You're racist. Since we talking about that, let's switch gears to that, man. Racism in boxing, bro. This is gonna be the last topic, y'all. Racism in boxing, bro. Right? So I'm listening to the showbiz to whatever, showbiz to the dog. I'm gonna say showbiz to truth. Showbiz to the dog. Cause somebody sent me a little shit. The one little dude, he sent me something about, man, could you get in his ass? He talking about Ryan Garcia gonna knock out Tank. But I'm listening to the man and shit, and you know he talking about the racism in boxing. So he pulling up the Jack Johnson, but no, he pulled up damn. What's the heavyweight that came after Jack Johnson? Joe Louis. He pulled up the Joe Louis book. Then he pulled up the Jack Dempsey.
Joe Louis?
Yeah, Joe Louis. Yeah, he pulled up the Joe Louis book. Then Jack Dempsey. Then he showed a black man, Mike Tyson. Then a white man. Then a black man. Then a white woman. You know, this is the shit I hate, bro. People look at us, right? Because he's talking about, you know, blacks need to take the time out and think about this. They need no, bro. Listen, we not dumb. We all know what the fuck going on in this world, man. We don't gotta educate ourselves on nothing. Motherfucker, educate yourself on this. We know who got the problems. We know who the oppressor is. We know who getting fucked around. We know all this shit already, dog. But if we dealing with problems our motherfucker self, and we still got, you know what I mean? We still being a motherfucker at the bottom of the totem pole because we still getting stepped on out in this bitch, right? But now that we stick our motherfucker head up for her And we like, fuck y'all, motherfucker. Y'all push us, we pushing back now, right? Because that's all we doing is pushing back and showing motherfuckers that we is the best out here. But since we come together as a collective group, everything got to be, oh, they bringing racism into this. They bringing racism into that. Blood Boxing made a hell of a point, bro, to where he said, show me where was racism done to Mexicans in boxing. Show me. Show me where you couldn't, motherfucker couldn't celebrate after a win. Or show me when you knock a motherfucker out, and if you celebrate, you got to get them your entire paycheck. You feel me? Like, we know who's been oppressed in the boxing game. We know this shit. So let's stop trying to feel sorry for every motherfucker else like they being oppressed when these motherfuckers been getting all the sympathy and all the A class and all this shit. So now we finally coming up. We had Mayweather to monopolize the game, outdo every motherfucker in the business. That's why I still love Mayweather, because it was a black man outdoing that motherfucking ass. Because if it was a white man doing this shit, motherfuckers, they won't be saying shit. He'll be praised every day, all day. He wouldn't have been a villain. He wouldn't have been a villain at all. That motherfucker would have been the king of the world and still being praised right now today on Wheatie boxes, on motherfucking billboards. Man, that motherfucker he'll be the greatest thing ever. So now I just look at these Negroes, man, right? They want to try to force shit on us. Oh, this and that. And don't try to make it like we racist or shit like that, like we don't get other fighters they credit or they just do. No, man, because the motherfucker want to stand up for their own brothers and say we seen our brothers getting fucked over in the past. We seen our brothers getting fucked over now. So we standing up saying, oh, you know what? We're going to make a platform, and it's going to be to put black people on the stage that they deserve to be on, right? So that make us racist. Right? When you got motherfucking Fight Hub, and this is no knock on Fight Hub, and Pheno Boxing, and these motherfuckers speak that Mexican, I ain't going to even say Mexican, that motherfucking Latin language all day, and big up Mexican and Latino fighters all motherfucking day, all day, right? They got Canelo as the number one pound for pound fighter, and it's not even close. It's not even close. So they bigging up they motherfucking people. But if we come up here and say, oh, we got Terrence Bud Crawford number one pound for pound, or we got Earl Spence number one pound for pound, we got to be delusional and fucking psycho. You know what I mean? Look, I don't give a fuck how y'all try to feel out here. Oh, I read this book, so I can be a better person for tomorrow. I want to understand this. It ain't to understand, bro. What the fuck you trying to understand? How they oppressing your motherfucking ass? You feel me? See, when people got their little bit, bro, and this for the black people. Now, I'm keeping this shit real today. When you're a black motherfucker, you got certain black motherfuckers, when they get their shit, it's all $9.99 now. I don't give a fuck. I got mine. You know what I'm saying? They not doing me like that. I don't have to feel that. So why should I care? But they try to put that shit out there as if, oh, no, man, I care for my people, but at the same time, I understand where they're coming from as well. No, the fuck you don't understand where they're coming from, because you're not in their fucking shoes. You're not in their groups. You're not in their households. When they talk about black people, you don't know how them motherfuckers really feel about black people. We can come out and say any motherfucking thing. Oh, man, listen, I got the most admiration for blacks. I love blacks, man. You know, they're just so great. They came up from nothing and all this shit, and go right around their crowd. And even though they not saying it, you got their family members. Oh, look, man, you see them niggers, what they did the other day? Laughing and joking. And when that motherfucker crack a smile, he right in the same circle, because he ain't going to defend your ass behind your back. You feel me? So, man, I just get tired of that shit, bro. Like, quit getting pissed off, right, at black channels for sticking up for black fighters. And if that's all they want to talk about is black fighters, that's their motherfucking right. Move the fuck on. You motherfuckers go to their channel. Y'all make it hard on yourself. Go sit in the motherfucking live stream that y'all don't like. And the fucked up part is it's another black motherfucker. Sit in the live stream all day, listen to these people, wait till they finish, then go make a video. Oh, they just racist. They just so racist. All they do is talk about black fighters. Oh, they don't never give this fighter their credit. They don't never give this fighter their credit. Oh, they said this about this fighter. You know what I mean? You sit your ass down for that whole hour, half you know what I'm saying, do a live stream just to go make a video 2 hours later talking about these people being racist. And then bring your ass back the next day and do the same shit. But on your channel, you over there talking about your kind or supposed to be your kind. You know what I'm saying? For hours on, discredit the next motherfucker, but want people to feel sorry for your ass. Like, man, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, bro. Listen with that shit, bro. Y'all want to touch on that, man?
Hey, all I gotta say is, so you black, right? You black? Are you black? Your hair is nappy. your beard nappy, and then you said you half black, right? You black, right? You half black, right? I'm Latino. No.
I'm
You
Latino.
have. I'm Latino.
I'm Latino.
So are you black? Because I see your hair's nappy and your beard is nappy too. So I'm just asking you black, right? So you black. I'm Latino. I'm
Brazilians are Latin.
Latino.
Hey,
Hey, so hey, when
But
I heard
the
that,
fuck.
and when I heard that, and he ain't want to, you know what I'm saying? He didn't want to acknowledge that he had black in him or he had black or whatever. I already knew what that was about. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you cook, Focus.
all right. Motherfucker refused to say he black.
Yeah,
You have
yo,
black though, right?
well, I'm gonna build on what you just said.
No.
Yo,
Go ahead,
let
Focus.
me build on what y'all just said, right? So first and foremost, yo, bro, I'll smack the shit out of you in person with facts. Factually, the Mexican government did not acknowledge the existence of black people in their country for hundreds of years until 4 years ago. Until 4 years ago, if you were black in Mexico, you did not exist. So wouldn't that say that the Mexican government is racist against blacks?
They know I'm
And
a rich.
also, they were there
What I
before.
tell you though, money.
And
Yeah.
so
Yep.
my thing is this. So, bro, Portuguese, the most Africans outside of Africa are in Brazil. Brazil, they speak Portuguese. That's a Latin language. They're Latino. And all those black Mexicans, they're Latino. How come you guys don't accept them as exist? Nigga, how you gonna talk about black people being racist to Latinos when in your country you fucking enslave? The word nigger comes from you dumb bastard. Also, you dumb bastard, let's do a little bit of history. There was this place called Spain and Portugal, right? That's a Latin country. In Spain and Portugal in 1492, there was a village called Aldea dos Negros, right? Do you know what the Portuguese did to Aldea dos Negros? They kicked them out to Africa after robbing all of their shit. Apparently, the people living in Aldea dos Negros were so flossing, they could lend the king money. The Portuguese king was borrowing money from niggas and then turned around and gave the Portuguese the go-ahead to rob all of them, kill them, and take their shit. So honestly, your very existence, literally being able to come over to the Americas and start an empire and create the rest of your people, started off with some fucking racism. What are you talking about, idiot? You don't know basic history, you dumb motherfucker. And anybody who co-signs this idiot, you're just a moron as well. So now let's go through the history of boxing and count how many champions come from your country. Let's go through the heavyweight division. First off, I'm gonna do it the way white people did it back in the day, back in Jack Johnson's day, when boxing was really racist. When boxing was really racist, the black guy couldn't challenge. And when they finally let a black guy challenge, they said, we only let one of you niggers through every 10 years, or else you take over the sport. And from that time on, only 2 white dudes touched the title. And then for 60 years, nobody did. Name me the Latin champion that was a heavyweight undisputed champion. So I think that you're actually a racist, and you know that we're damn good at this sport. So when we have unity, it threatens you, because Canelo refuses to fight other Mexicans. But if Demetrius, but Demetrius Andrade is supposed to go fight Jamal Charlo, because then they eliminate each other. I've been there. I've been a fighter. I've fought. They offered me a black dude, the 2 most dangerous guys. Oh, you guys got to fight each other now. I said, no, we're fighting each other for the title because we're the best in the division. Nah, but you want them to knock each other out early. But that's how it works. So they try to shame you into it. And to say that blacks are racist against Latinos, hey, guess what, fuckhead? There are black Latinos, but you didn't know that because you don't accept blacks as Latinos. You're the racist, dumbass. You're the racist. Lastly, Mauricio Suleiman is a racist. Mauricio Suleiman is a racist. Mauricio Suleiman is a bona fide racist simply because racism is about economics. It is the idea that because you are black, you should be kept away from the money. Now, in boxing, that translates to, we are going to freeze this guy out. We are not going to fight him. So If Ryan Garcia can have a WBC title without fighting the WBC champion, and Mauricio Suleiman made that decision, that is based on racism, because he can have the same shit you have without fighting you for it. You deny Devin Haney the possibility to make his name. Look, Ryan can knock Devin Haney the fuck out. I'll cheer for him. If he does that, I'll support him. It's not about that. It's about the fact that, see, Ryan, I don't think he's racist, but your cowardice is allowing you to play into that same thing by freezing out Devin. When Tio did it, I don't think Tio was racist. I like Tio. I bet money on Tio to win. I supported Tio. But Teofimo Lopez, if you hold that WBC belt, you are playing into a racist game. It's called don't fight the nigger, because you're gonna lose. And if you didn't think you were gonna lose, you would have fought him. Point proven. But I'm gonna pass that mic.
Right, man. That's why I say you listen to these dudes. You want to touch on them, Marlo?
No, yeah, I could on.
Yeah, man. You know, you look at these dudes, man. They bring up certain shit. Like I say, they talk about all this race shit in boxing, but they don't want to point out the real enemy in the motherfucker. They want to point out the black motherfucker who been oppressed the worst out of every motherfucker, right? And now we got our little sense of pride. We came up and turned shit into sugar on this motherfucker. And but they want to dress like us. They want to look like us. They want to use our slang when it's appropriate for them and they can benefit from the shit. But what Paul Mooney say? Everybody want to be a nigga until it's time to be a nigga. You feel me? They all want to be a nigga until it's time to be a nigga. Dress like a nigga, look like a nigga, walk like a nigga, talk like a nigga. But I guess you ain't a nigga. You're Latino. You're Latino. And what we need to do is recognize our struggles. We need to recognize somebody telling Punch to take his ass back to his country that he never been to. He don't know where he come from because he was born in America, right? Them telling him take his ass back to his country. And he said, yes, it's ignorant. I know it's ignorant. Now that's exactly what the fuck it is. It's ignorant. It ain't no motherfucking struggle, and it ain't being racist, motherfucker. You know what I mean? You acknowledge that it's ignorant, but you gonna call it racist. It's racist. Oh, it's racism. They told me to go back to my country. It's racism. Man, if you don't get out here with that bullshit, bro, you trying to divide and conquer. And when I say stop using Latinos as a fucking shield, what do you mean? What do you mean using Latinos as a shield? You know exactly what the fuck I mean, motherfucker. You keep trying to break in the Latino community and draw your whole motherfucking that's what you're trying to build your platform on. Latinos. You feel me? But you want to say, oh, I get credit at the same time. I get them credit. I can be further down the middle. It doesn't matter, motherfucker. If you go shit on them on one hand and then try to shake their hand with the other, what's that? That ain't being no fair. That's a slimy slime scumbag motherfucker. That's what you is. I'm gonna shake your hand with this one, but I'm gonna shit on you with this one. Like, come on, man, get the fuck out of here, dog. That's why your ass didn't get that Deontay Wilder interview. Because Wilder know exactly what the fuck he saw. Wilder know exactly what the fuck he heard, and Wilder daddy know what he heard. And it made your ass feel some type of way. Because you go look at Wilder talk on the LDBC platforms, and it's hurting your soul. Or he just want to talk to his people. And then he had the nerves to try to say they wanted him to spin whatever the fuck they was because I didn't bow down to that narrative. What narrative do they want you to spin if you never even talk to the motherfuckers? You see what I'm saying? What narrative did they want you to spin, bro? Like, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. You just making up shit, just like you made up somebody told you to go back to your country. Because no black person never walked up to you and just said, hey, whatever the fuck your name is, go back to your country. Go back to your country. Like, out of that man entire day, out of all the people he could have fucked with, out of all the white motherfuckers he could have slapped in the face, or Asian people who talk bad about blacks, motherfucker, he probably could have saw an African. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nowhere in here they walked up to you looking just like me, looking like Keon Focus and motherfucking my bro Marlo up there and told you, hey, bro, with this motherfucking tattoo on your neck and all, hey, man, go back to your country, bro. That's why that motherfucker didn't want to answer. I say, so what led up to him telling you to go back to your country? What do you mean? Why would make a man come up to you and just say, hey, go back to your country? What the fuck happened? What interaction did y'all have? Did you say something to that man? Oh no, maybe because I got an accent. Maybe because you got an accent. Now you really want to play on the Latino side. Like, man, if you don't sit your ass down with that bullshit. But back to my man, Showbiz the adult. Bro, listen. It doesn't matter because you learn this person history, that person history, or you read a book that ain't meant for you to read. You know what I'm saying? They didn't put that book out there saying, oh, Showbiz, this is for you to go read so you can understand why we do the things that we do. No, you took it up on yourself to order that book, to see what the fuck they talking about in that book, to learn about them people that still don't give a fuck about you. That still don't give a fuck about you. Oh, how you doing? So I read your book. Great book. Yeah, thank you. Wasn't for you, motherfucker. Keep it moving. You know what I mean? So they just think they want to force it on motherfuckers and talk to. Oh, I think every channel need to sit down and have a real understanding. Well, no, the fuck we don't need to sit down with no every channel. Why you ain't just shooting at these motherfuckers that are saying, oh, motherfuckers got African people on their channel, doing all type of weird ass shit talking about black people. But you want to say every channel need to sit down and do this, man? Fuck all that weak ass shit, bro. You know, we not no racist motherfucking people. We can't be racist. Look up the word racist. We can't be racist. Could we be fed up with the bullshit? You know what I mean? Could we be strong, prideful people? Yes, the fuck we can. Can we have a strong opinion that's gonna rub other people the wrong way? Yes, the fuck we can. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it ain't on us to go sit down with your ass and say, oh, listen, man, this is what I meant by what I said about this, or this. Fuck no, hell no. It ain't for you. If it ain't for you, move on somewhere that's for you, bro. You decide to bring your ass here and listen to a motherfucker say what they say. Nobody invite you. Nobody invited you. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, bro, when I look at this racism shit in boxing, black people has had it the worst, just like in the world, just like in basketball, football, and all kind of sports, until we transcended that shit and we took over that shit. You know what I mean? And every time we take over something, and every time we get prideful about the shit, it always got to lead back to us being the racist motherfuckers. Us, the motherfuckers who've been strung up, castrated, burnt, hung. Man, some of the worst shit are the worst. Rape, all type of shit happened to us. But it always fall back on us to be the racist motherfuckers. Like, man, that shit crazy to me, bro. It's crazy to me. Some shit that we'll never understand, and I really don't give a fuck to understand it because I'm proud of my people. I love my people. I'm a ride for my people. Is my people right all the time? Fuck no. Are we wrong? We wrong a lot of the times, motherfucker. We wrong a lot of the time. But we still trying to figure it out from the bullshit we going through. And I don't give a fuck who don't like it. This, that, and the third. There can be a motherfucker that I don't like. And I'm going to like that motherfucker on the day when it's time to stick up for my people. At the end of the day, I'm not bagging down or none of that shit. And y'all can take that shit, chop it up, and say, oh, you see what I mean? He's saying he's right for his people. He don't care. Exactly, motherfucker. Just like you're going to do for yours. Just the same shit you're going to do for your people. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, dog, I look at that shit as to my black brothers and sisters out there that's got a platform, and if you pushing black fighters, and that's your agenda to push black fighters and put them on a bigger platform so they can get their just due and their respect, continue to do what the fuck you doing because it's working. You feel me? That shit is working. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Exactly, John. Racism is taught. Thank you. And don't stop doing what you're doing for no goddamn body. You feel me? For no goddamn body. And with that, we're going to sign up off this bitch. Let me get some last words. My bro, I can call you Omar Marlo. Marlo.
Oh, hell no.
Omar from the Y.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I finished call you too. My brother Marlo, bro.
Oh, hey, man. Salute to the whole chat. Man, salute to the bro. Keon, and thanks for letting me on, money. And shit, shout out Peace Focus Ball too. And peace to the whole chat, man. Y'all hit that like button for y'all get out, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Focus, let me get some last words, bro.
Hey,
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I want to touch on this last thing. It can be quick. Y'all can give a short little assessment. Won't be that fast. My bro Keon touched on this early, man, and I got to make a video about this, right? All these Crawford fanatics, right? And we fans of Crawford too, that's talking about Bud Crawford is going to knock out Sean Porter, right? Y'all need to cut that shit out, bro.
Do it.
Y'all need to cut that shit out. Yeah, do it. Quit trying to put motherfucking Sean Porter on the level of the boys that he fought, because he's not.
Ronnie,
Huh?
I passed common law.
Oh, congratulations, sis. Damn, you passed. So quit trying to
My
put,
nigga, I fell.
huh?
Woo!
Yeah, that's a lawyer right there, man. But look, quit trying to put Sean Porter on the motherfucking level of the people that he fought, dog. For real. Please stop trying to do that shit, man. Please. Damn, I put touch on. Look, Sean Porter is a motherfucking A-class fighter. I'm giving Sean Porter all the fucking credit in the world, bro. Nobody is gonna stop Sean Porter. This just me. When I'm looking at the division right now, and if Turnbull Crawford stops Sean Porter, I will be fucking shocked. I will be shocked. Period. I didn't pick Earl Spence to stop him. I said it was a possibility, but I didn't pick him to stop him. Just like it's a possibility with Bud. But the way y'all talking about him, oh, he stops him easily. Like they really on this easy shit. Oh, he gonna stop him easy. Like, man, Bud is Porter is tailor-made for Bud. Bud too strong. Man, cut that bullshit out. Please cut it out, man. Please cut it out.
Man, I've been thinking about this fight lately because everybody been talking about it. But what I really want is for Sean Porter to step aside, man. And you know, I know he say he wants to Terrence Crawford fight, but them niggas should have been already fighting while Earl Spence was fighting Danny. Now all of a sudden, you know, now these niggas want to fight, man. Sean ain't stopping Bud, and Bud ain't stopping Sean, bro. But I think it'd be a good ass fight, man, back and forth. Terrence Crawford love the slug, you know, he love the slug, so Sean ain't gonna overwhelm him. You know what I'm saying? He not gonna overwhelm him because that's what he like to do. And Terrence Crawford is low key strong, man. This nigga, I seen that in Kell Brook fight when Kell Brook tried to lean on him. I'm talking about he lifted Kell Brook up and twisted that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's strong.
He used his momentum to move him, to muscle him. That's a wrestling tactic, bro. So that nigga Terrence Crawford is low key strong, bro. And Bud is never finna just bully that nigga around the ring. That ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot of punches being thrown in the fight. And Terrence Crawford is gonna hit. He gonna catch Shine coming in a couple of times, but Shine is gonna be able to offset, you know what I'm saying, Terrence Crawford like he do everybody else with the fast foot movement, you know, and with the stutter step and all that little shit he do. And he gonna have success on Bud too. So it's a 50-50 fight. You know what I'm saying? It's a toss up. But I'm gonna pick Crawford for sure, just cause I want Terrence Crawford to win, man. I like Terrence Crawford more than Shine. You feel me? But it don't matter though. It's a 50-50 fight. It don't matter who I like. It's a 50-50 fight, man. That shit is a toss up. But I'm gonna pick Bud though, just cause. You know what I'm saying? Cause I feel like Bud, he love to do that little, you know what I'm saying? He love to fight you back. We all know how Bud fight, man. He love that shit, man. And Shine gonna fall right into his hands, you know? And I believe he gonna connect a lot. And Shine gonna connect a lot. But this shit gonna show us a lot about Terrence Crawford, way more than it did with the Kell Brook fight. Cause Kell Brook was washed up. He was washed up. But you know, this would be his first real fucking like. I know motherfuckers thought Kell Brook was his real test, but it wasn't. Cause that nigga, he was done, bro. He couldn't take a punch, and you can tell how he took the little fucking jab, and he fell all on the ring, all dramatic and shit. He was done with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sean, man, gonna show us what Terrence Crawford really made of. You feel me? He gonna show us everything we need to see, man. If Terrence Crawford get past Sean Porter, he is who everybody said he is. You know what I'm saying? He is. That don't mean he gonna beat no fucking Earl Spence because he beat Sean. But if he beat Sean, you know what I'm saying? That to me, that's a perfect style matchup for an exciting fight. Like how Sean make all his fights exciting with the dudes with the top level dudes, like for instance with Keith Thurman, and then how he did with Earl Spence. Those were two very exciting fights, and I believe Sean versus Bud would be like, the third one to that, be another exciting fight, just like those were. But I got Bud though. That's my take on that.
Focus. Let me get your take on it before you shoot out, my brother.
So to be honest, it's good fight, but I don't necessarily see it yet. The only fight I want to see Terrence Bud Crawford in right now is Manny Pacquiao and then the Spence fight. Those two fights. Because I think Sean Porter could play spoiler, you feel me? And I want to see that EJ fight. I want to see that fight for undisputed. So either Manny Pacquiao need to drop that belt and they get it popping right, all 4 belts, and then you can get Sean later. But if the fight has to happen, fuck, I think Sean will spoil the party, man. I think close decision, Sean.
Ooh,
But like the dog.
ooh, you got Sean beating him.
Sean ain't gonna beat him, man. He don't be winning. He don't be. I don't know. I just don't
Hey,
think
that's a close fight. I
Let
tell
me-
you
It
like
is
this.
Go ahead, Keith.
I tell you like this. I'm not gonna agree with Focus Ball, but I ain't gonna disagree with him either. That's a fight that I see. See, I'm a bet man. I bet on all these fights, a lot of these fights, and that's a fight I wouldn't bet on. I wouldn't bet on neither one because we still ain't seen like you betting on that fight. You betting blind. I know about the eye test and all of that shit, right? The eye test is cool, but when you get to the level that these guys are fighting at, that don't really mean shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because, and what I mean by saying that is Terrence Crawford, he a great fighter. Sean Porter, a great fighter. We see that Terrence Crawford got all the skills in the world, right? But we haven't seen Terrence Crawford in there with A-level competition or you know, whatever you want to call Sean Porter. You know, he's an elite fighter. We ain't seen him in there with a fighter like Sean Porter. And I say that to say this. Yeah, we see Terrence Crawford doing, you know, doing different things. But when you step up in that competition like that, Terrence Crawford's not going to be able to do everything that you see him do with these other fighters he in the ring with. He's not going to be able to do all those things with Sean Porter. That's why when you got 2 A-level fighters fighting each other, it looked different. You know what I'm saying? It don't look the same. You see Edgar Berlanga running through these motherfucking Rudy Poots. He able to do all these things that he do in the gym. He able to do, but let him get in the ring with a Canelo. It ain't gonna look the same. You feel me? So it's levels to this. So I'm not gonna say who would win that fight. I probably would favor, you know, slightly favor Terrence Crawford. I'll slightly favor Terrence Crawford, but I'm not confident when I say that. I wouldn't put no money on it,
Right.
you know. And as far as what you talking about money, what we was talking about how Team Crawford swear up and down. I'm talking about they swear by the Bible that Terrence Crawford is gonna go in there and stop Sean Porter. Well, I gotta say this. I hope that they really stick to that and stand on their square and they really believe that, because if they do fight, I'm taking all they bets, all of them. And I'll give them 2-1 odds that he don't stop Sean Porter. So I hope they really believe that. And so I'm gonna call their bluff. So we gonna really, so if they do make that fight, we gonna find out if Team Crawford really believe what they talking about. Cause I'm gonna call their bluff.
And then one other thing. The thing about that fight is I gotta see if Shine gonna show up like he did versus Earl Spence, because that was like that nigga best performance, bro. So I gotta see what Shine, if he really show up like that. Do he got
Sean get
another
up
one
for
to
big
load?
fights.
Yeah,
Sean,
he
he do, because but see, the thing with Sean is he's disciplined. He has the ultimate discipline. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're not gonna see Sean come and, you know, have big dips in fights when it comes to big fights like that. Sean, he really get up for big fights. And he got Kenny Porter. That's his pops. When you got your pops ride you, that's different than just having a trainer. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna be on Sean helmet. Like, nah, we train him. They already train him now. They probably train him now, and we don't know about it. You know what I'm
But
saying? Game planning for Terrence Crawford, because they disciplined.
The good thing about Bud is in that fight is Bud can punch from them different angles on the inside that Shine be sometimes lacking on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he gets stagnant like how Broner called him, and like how Earl Spence called him. Sometimes he get on the inside and he look clueless, and you know Bud can punch from them different angles, man. He might drop Sean in that fight just off strictly Sean being out of position, in wrong place, wrong time. You know what I'm saying? And Bud catch
I'm
him
a
coming in.
Sean
yeah,
is tough. Sean is tough. Sean gonna be on his
tough as fuck.
motherfucking ass. I'm telling you. I'm
Yeah,
telling
he
you.
is.
Y'all think it's not gonna be no easy fight for neither one. And
Yeah,
and Terrence Crawford, he has trouble, right? From the little that we have been able to see him in the ring with, top level, better level competition. He has trouble when he fighting rough dudes. Like if you see him with Igis Karvelasquez, he had trouble in that fight, right?
Yeah.
Sean Porter way better than him, and Sean
not
Porter has a
because
but Sean Porter got he has a jab that he learned how to use very well, and he uses he doubles it up. He uses a triple jab.
yeah,
And Sean Porter, his footwork, his feet work is a lot better than it used to be. Sean
right,
Porter has good footwork also. You see how he was twisting and turning Errol Spence.
facts.
Don't act
But
like y'all didn't see that.
yeah, but the thing is, Bud kind of he move a little more
Let me,
than what
let me tell
Earl
you,
Spencer do.
hey, we got 34 people in the building. Let your boy get 3 donations on the way out the door, fam. Show some love for the client. Go ahead, bro.
Bud move around the ring more than Earl Smith. That's
I'm gonna
just a
tell you
whole
something.
different style.
Y'all see when you say that, when you say that, you're talking about the old Bud Crawford. If you look at Bud Crawford from after the time that he fought, what's
Ever
the
since
white
Jeff
dude that
Horn.
they was trying to hype up?
Ever since
But
Jeff Horn. Yeah.
no. I'm talking about at 140, the white dude that they was trying
Victor
to hype up,
Poster.
Victor
Poster.
Postal. Okay, if you go and look at most of all Terrence Crawford's fights after he fought Victor Postal, especially ever since he came to 140, we just gonna keep it since he came to 140. He
Right.
don't fight like that no more. Y'all got this old Bud Crawford in your head. He don't
Yeah.
fight like that no more. He
I
fights.
think
He come for it. He don't move around the ring and fight like that no more. He come for it and bang with you now. So yeah, he can. He can. But when was the last time we seen him move around the ring and stick and use his athleticism as far as his footwork? He don't fight like that no more. He's
to
more of
be
a come
honest,
for it.
he haven't fought a style to make him do that though. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? Them guys he fought weak as fuck to be for real.
yeah.
So he haven't had a reason to really like even do no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he haven't fought like fucking American. I mean, what the fuck you moving around the ring on American for? The nigga got a glass jaw. Or uh, Jose Benavidez, he ain't need the nigga had one leg. Fuck, he need to move around the ring versus him for. You know what I'm saying? Jeff Horn, that was his introduction to the welterweight division, so he had to make a statement. You know, Green Beans dropped the nigga. He tried to make a statement. So, I mean, at the end of the day, you're right. I ain't disagreeing with you either. I'm just saying, like, I'm just just throwing it in the air. Like, Bud can do some shit though. He can do some shit. So
But see, yeah, he can. But see, this is the thing with Bud. And I was talking to his cousin, and I was talking to Drew Mack about the shit. And I made a point. And they was like, "Yeah, you right about that." I said, "Bud don't fight like that no more because he got tired of people saying, 'Oh, he too little, he too skinny.' You know what I'm saying? He
right.
ain't strong enough, right?" And so the type of mentality that Bud got, he like, man, fuck that. I'm gonna show everybody. I'm gonna walk everybody. I'm gonna show everybody. Now he's used to fighting like that. You see what I'm saying? He's been fighting like that for a while now. He's used to fighting like that. And I think that's a habit. That's a habit he got because even when we seen him get hurt, right? Even when we seen him, well, I ain't even gonna say get hurt. Even when we seen fighters like Benavidez and Igis Kavalasquez give him problems, he never backed down. He didn't resort to trying to move around. You know what I'm saying? He was like, fuck it. He started fighting them, come forward even more. So
But
I think that Bud is who we've been seeing who he is now. He's not that, oh, I'm a mover. He's not that 135-pound fighter that you saw moving around in the ring using his legs. I think that once that fight goes on with Sean Porter, he gonna resort to what he do, and the fight gonna break out. And Bud Crawford, he's not. I'm telling y'all, Bud Crawford, he has that mentality to where he like, fuck that. If a fight break out, it's gonna break out. I'm gonna let my nuts hang, and it is what it is. Let's fight, and that's what he's gonna do. And when the fight break out, it's gonna make it. He's gonna make that fight a tough fight, a tougher fight. So that's why.
You're right. You're 100%. But the thing is, that might be the only way you can win a fucking fight, though. Is to come forward, to be honest, and fight Shine like that. You know what I'm saying? Because Shine gonna make your ass fight like that. It just who gonna be landing the cleaner looking punches. You know what I'm saying? I believe Bud hit harder than Shine, so he might have the more flashier looking punches.
He do hit harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I remember, like Sean told him though. Sean said, "Listen, either your ass gonna fight me Southpaw or Orthodox. You ain't gonna have a time. I ain't giving you no time to figure it out. You know what I mean? Like
right,
other they been boxing and shit. And I believe Sean when he say that shit. That's why. And when Keith said he got his daddy with him, but he still got Coach Wade and Barry Hunter as well. So they gonna have a game plan for his ass. They gonna have a game plan for him. I still don't think he beat Bud. I still pick Bud to win that fight.
Ryan Hong, ain't nobody said that Porter was gonna beat Crawford. Ain't nobody on the panel. You didn't hear nobody on the panel say that Porter was gonna beat Crawford.
Right. So I say it like this, bro. He go going out with a game plan that's gonna get Bud fits. It's gonna get Bud hell, bro. Hell, because Bud is the fighter that think on the fly. He think on the fly. And I think he go, like you said, I think he gonna be forced to fight Sean Porter fight. And it's still gonna be enough because Bud is a hell of a fighter that can figure it out. So by being a rough and tough fight, he gonna have some rounds where he can box his ass, but the majority of the fight, his ass gonna be fighting. And Key and BFTB brought that to my knowledge. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, is it the weight on his ass that make his ass fight more like that? Because he haven't used his legs in none of these fights at 147. None. I thought he'd go at least try to use his legs against Kell Brook. He ain't use this shit against Kell Brook. I'm like, oh yeah, this motherfucker he a banger at 147. And he got that complex to where, oh, I want to show everybody that I'm strong. Dre, I told him how strong I was, they don't believe me. Which he is a strong motherfucker. Crawford is a strong motherfucker, bro. But with that being said, fighting gives Sean Porter a chance to win as well. You know what I mean? That gives Sean Porter a chance to win as well. That's how, and especially fighting the inside, bro. I know you said that Porter ain't that type of fighter in the inside, but it's better for Porter in an inside fight than an outside fight. You know what I'm saying? It's better for him in an inside fight than an outside fight, bro. Because he get for Sean Porter.
Okay.
It's better for him to be in the inside. Jay Cooley was going down. Be that bitch was going down. You know what I'm saying? So it's boxing. Anybody can get touched. Nobody said nobody can get touched, Salute Greatness. We're not saying that. But my thing is, if they fight in the inside, bro, it's gonna be better for Sean Porter. Because that means Bud is banging. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's better for Bud on the inside because as long as you fight Shine long enough, you gonna clip him. He gonna adjust, he gonna clip him, and he gonna catch him off balance. And that's where he might drop Shine like that because Shine on the inside, you feel me? He good on Shine good with that in and out shit. You know what I'm saying? On his toes. You know what I'm saying? Catching you unexpectedly. You know what I'm saying? And Bud is good at timing. He can catch him coming in on some stupid shit. And that's all it takes is for him to clip him. It ain't even got to be hard to where how Earl hit him. It just needs to be clipped to where he off balance and he just drop him. You know what I'm saying? Because he banged with him long enough, he going to catch him. You know what I'm saying? Shine always had these relapses in big fights. You know what I'm saying? He going to get caught. It's only a matter of time as long as you bang with him. You try to fight your fight against his fight, you're going to end up losing because you going to be on, because that's how Danny Garcia did. You know what I'm saying? He fought his own fight versus Sean, and he lost. You know what I'm saying? You got to bang with that nigga and long enough until you catch him.
That's part of the fight, though. On the inside, get your ass banging. I feel like that's part of the fight. If he smother Bud just enough to where he can't get the right extension on his punches, it's damn sure gonna favor Porter.
But Bud wiry though. He can get them punch. I seen him punch. See, I seen him punch in between like them little gaps there. A lot of fighters can't. He throws certain punches. He gonna be able to hit Sean with like uppercuts. He bring up from a crazy leverage. He gonna be able to hit Sean with some shit that Sean ain't gonna see, and that's how he gonna get dropped.
But that's his style, Ebony Queen Love. Look, that nigga, bro, what Sean Porter do to out jab motherfuckers, because they be trying to time his ass coming in when they be rushing and shit. That's why he get the stutter stepping and shit, and then they'll jab your motherfucking ass. You be sitting up there like, what the fuck is this nigga doing?
Catch your ass.
Yeah, catch your ass. Right. I'm saying this: if he get Bud ass back, and I know Bud can fight going backwards, but if he get to pushing Bud ass back, bro, because like Bud is strong. I ain't gonna take that away from him. He is strong, but Sean Porter a little physically strong motherfucker too. He don't punch correctly like everybody else to get that real snap on his punches and shit like that. But that little short motherfucker, he physically strong. He physically strong, so he ain't gonna be getting moved like that by Bud. Bud probably gonna be strong enough to lock up to where he don't get pushed back to the ropes. But I still think Bud can push his ass back. I still think Sean can push his ass back in some of them rounds. You know what I mean? But I just don't see no stoppage, bro. I got Bud winning though. Don't get me wrong. I got Bud winning that bitch. I think Bud, like I say, he's just that good to figure out what he need to do. You know what I mean? He that caliber of fighter to say, okay, I need to win a few more rounds on this motherfucker, and I could box. You know what I mean? Jab this motherfucker, tie his ass up, and do those type of things. So it's gonna be interesting, bro. It's gonna be very interesting. I hope they make that shit happen. It takes Bud 3 rounds to get his groove. Porter going to put that pressure on him as soon as the bell ring. Facts. He already said it. He say, motherfucker, you better, if you coming out to fight Southpaw, you better be ready. If you coming out to fight Orthodox, you better be ready. But I'm not gonna give your ass time to figure it out, bro. I'm not giving you time to figure it out. And I think Bud understand that as well. Bud understand that shit as well. So they gonna have that motherfucking game plan whipped and dipped. Bud don't want to fight on the inside. He needs to fire from long range to get off a hard shot. Bud wants to fight from range. He gonna have to, because I'm telling you, Porter get in the inside, bro. I hear what you're saying, Marlo. I know you're saying Bud he can punch from angles. He can do this, he can do that. But that motherfucker rushing in with his head, that motherfucker, he gonna make that shit physical and dirty.
Yeah, he is.
Dirty, bro. So it'll be a good scrap. Hopefully they make that shit happen, because I do want to see that fight, bro. If we don't get Earl and Bud next, or them boys don't fight Pacquiao, I'm all right with Bud fighting Porter, and I'm all right with Earl fighting Ugas if he go get Ugas. And then you motherfuckers got to meet up after that. Ain't no more of that bullshit.
I don't want to see no Ugas in the mix. Like I said before, if it ain't Pacquiao, Keith Thurman, if it ain't Pacquiao, Keith Thurman, I don't want to see they.
But if Bud fight Porter, then who Earl ain't got that many. I ain't gonna say he got that many choices, but we talking about they can be competitive, especially if you talking about going on fucking pay-per-view.
He got Thurman. He got Thurman. I don't want to see him fight Ugas over Thurman.
But Thurman ain't finna come right back and jump in the ring with Earl Spence.
He talking that shit. He better.
Fuck how much he
said he would.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck how much somebody here fight Earl, this and that. That motherfucker ain't coming right back off of being off and go jump in that ring. If he do, like if it's out there, Keith, hell yeah. If Bud go fight fucking Porter and Thurman out there and he say, you know what, Earl, come on, let's get it on. You need a fight, motherfucker. I'm your Huckleberry. Then I would be like, yeah, Earl, you need to fight that motherfucker. You need to fight him.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? But if he fold Thurman ass up, you know how that shit go. But I'll push for it. But if it's no Thurman, I'm all right with Ugas, bro. I ain't gonna be pissed off.
I think it's probably gonna be Ugas though, because I heard Earl, he talked, he was like, you know what I'm saying, Ugas a pretty good fighter. Like I like Ugas. So I think what I took from that, and I could be wrong, is like, okay, he's starting to talk about Ugas now, like, like that's gonna be my next opponent. That's what I took from it.
I think he do that because he don't want to down niggas, because he mentioned Boots too. You know what I'm saying? I think he just do that because he don't want to talk down on him like how Keith Thurman used to do on some whole shit.
Boots
you know what I'm saying? Them nigga, Ugas or Boots ain't getting this shit. You know what I'm saying? Ugas gonna have to take his ass on somewhere and fight. Shit, Ugas and Boots. Shit, them niggas fight each other. How about that?
Yeah, that'd be straight. But let's go.
I feel what you're saying about Keith Thurman, though. I don't see Keith Thurman jump, but he talking all that shit. So he got to take that smoke. You feel me?
Yeah. But Earl somebody he won't get the fight and shit like that, nigga. If it's Thurman right there, if Bud fight Porter and you can't get Pacquiao and Thurman right there, that's your next big fight, homie.
Why would you fight Thurman though?
Right.
If them other fights are not on the table, right? Why would you fight Ugas over Thurman when Thurman is a much bigger fight? And you say you the big fish, so you want all the big fights. Let's just keep it 100. And you know I fuck with EJ heavy, but you know, let's keep it 100. You say you the big fish, right? Ugas is not Ugas is not a big fish. Thurman is though.
Yeah, Thurman is.
Thurman a much bigger fight. You gonna make way more money fighting Thurman than you is fighting Ugas.
And I want to see Thurman get his ass beat. Right, well, I want to say fold his ass up like a lion.
And then Ugas already lost to Sean Porter, right? Ugas already lost to Sean Porter. He got what 4 losses on his 4 or 5 losses already on his record. You're not gonna gain anything by fighting Ugas. You know, all they gonna say is, he using Ugas. Why is he fighting this bomb? You know how motherfuckers gonna do. Why is he fighting this bomb instead of Terrence Crawford? But Keith Thurman is a big fight. It don't matter what the fuck they say. At the end of the day, Keith Thurman is a big fight. Whether you respect it or not, whether you respect the fight or not, that's a big fight, and that's a fight that fans been wanting to see for a long time. That fight will gain attention just like it had real fast again. That shit will pick up real fast again once people say, yeah, that fight is on. I want to see that.
And that nigga Thurman gonna antagonize Earl and piss Earl off by talking stupid shit during the promotion and make Earl want to fuck him up even more.
He just gonna fold his ass up, bro. Thurman is the biggest pay-per-view. Yeah, he need to fuck his ass up. We say Thurman is the big pay-per-view. Spence just said he might fight Thurman, fam. Right.
Thurman did more pay-per-views with Pacquiao than all of them. So you dig what I'm saying? You ain't nobody. Okay.
And nobody ever
beat fight Ugas. Yeah. Look, check this out. If you fight Ugas, right? Nobody is gonna pay for pay-per-view to see Ugas fight. They gonna pay to see Errol Spence, but ain't nobody gonna buy no pay-per-view to see Ugas. Period. But you got fans that's going. If you fight Thurman, you got Keith Thurman fans. They gonna pay to see Keith Thurman. You dig what I'm saying?
I'm gonna talk that shit too, Keith. I never done this boy in my life. I told this boy who's gonna fight.
Ugas can't even speak English.
Right.
This motherfucker can't even speak English. He ain't finna sell shit.
Man, I can see Keith Thurman right now, boy.
I can too. I can imagine that shit. I'd love to see that, bro, because I can picture it in my head. You know what I'm saying? I can picture.
I never touched anyone, son. I told you, boy. I said you gonna get a strap. We're gonna fight. I can't help that I got a shoulder injury, son. I can't help that.
Promotion gonna be funny as hell, bro. Right. That shit gonna be good.
Boy, Keith Thurman gonna do all type of shit. But we gotta get up out of here, y'all. You got something to say, man?
I was finna say, what I was finna say? Shit, I forgot. It's all good.
Yeah, it's all good, though, man. We will be back tomorrow, though, man. But Molo, you gave some last words already?
Yeah.
Focus, let me get some last words, Focus. Or did you shoot out already?
Hey, appreciate you letting me. Salute everybody now and salute to the mighty OD.
No doubt, bro.
Peace, bro.
Go ahead, Keith. Close us out. Let me get some last words, Keith.
Yes, sir. Salute to everybody in the chat that came in. We appreciate everybody. Make sure before y'all leave, hit that like button. If you thought you hit the like button, go back and check to see if you hit it, right? Subscribe to all the channels on the panel. My boy Marlo, the real Marlo. Make sure that you go to subscribe to his channel. Make sure that you probably already subscribe to Money Brown TV, the Big Stepper. And then make sure you subscribe to my channel, Everything Boxing and Sports. And me and Money, we gonna be, back at it again tomorrow cooking. Appreciate everybody.
Yeah, sir. I want you to know why I'm watching up Ebony Queen. That's for damn so. But I think it's time to rock with me, man. It's all love, fam. Had a nice little show, 2 hours. I appreciate y'all, man. Touched on a few things. I don't know what he's talking about, but it's all love, fam. like I said, we'll be back tomorrow, man. We're gonna touch on some more. But make sure y'all subscribe to Everything Boxing. We will be live tomorrow. What's the time, Keith? 1:30?
Yeah, we might have to go on your channel later though. Cause
Okay.
I might be tied up at that time, but we'll see.
So y'all just check in though. We'll see if we go live or not. Make sure y'all subscribe to my bro, the real Marlo, who's funny as hell when he be talking that shit. He gonna have your ass laughing like a motherfucker. Gonna have your ass laughing like a motherfucker.
Yeah, Marlo funny in the Marlo funny in the bitch, man, for real.
But he be dead ass
He
serious.
funny as hell.
He be dead ass serious. That's what they don't know.
He be having me crying and shit.
Gonna be dead ass serious, dog. I'm telling you. But it's all love, man. Like I say, make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit it twice, like he said, hit it twice. And we'll be back tomorrow, man. Y'all know what it is. This your boy Money. This the end as we see moving and nobody safe in the street. Hit them thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. OG Money on Cash App. Treyafter52 at gmail.com on PayPal. If you can't, can you drop this link? Oh shit, drop your link, Molo. Drop your link in the chat, Molo. If you can't, just tell a friend, hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share the video. Y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, man. The way Marlo say that momentum, that shit funny as hell. Man, what are we dying laughing, dog? Yeah. Look, bro, I swear to God, before I even click the video, dog, I get the bust down. I don't know why the fuck I do that shit. Oh, there's no thing for the face of shit, dog.
I'll be on their ass, bro.
You dropped the link, Marlo? I want you to drop the link in the chat.
I don't even know why I can't even comment in the chat. I guess because I'm on my phone or something.
Man, my brother Will McClady, salute. Did you get the cash app? Oh, Condo, you sent the cash app? I ain't see it, chap. Y'all let me get 3 cash out before we mob about this piece. My brother Condo said he sent one. All right, yeah, man. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, chap. Much love, my brother. Damn, I ain't even see it. Let me read it though.
Let me get on my other phone.
Yeah, appreciate the love, bro. Appreciate the love, fam. Much love, much appreciated. Condo always showing love, bro. I wouldn't want to drop that link. Could you do it, Marlo, or you want me to do it?
I don't even know how to do it. Drop it for me.
I got you, yeah.
Hold on, bro.
Shit, I'm going to drop Keon shit too, just in case.
See,
Huh?
I was laughing at the bro John Kramer. That nigga stupid.
Man, I swear to God, bro. I don't give a fuck what type of mood I am, dog. I go to your shit, I just know I'm gonna laugh. Man, my brother, thank you so much for the donation. My brother John Kramer, thank you so much, John. Much love, much appreciated. Let me drop this. Oh, damn, real fast. There we go, y'all. Y'all subscribe to my brother Marlo. Here go his link. Let me drop Keon shit too. Marlo, you start my rounds, get that win, dog. We in the playoff.
Yeah, man. My Cowboys lost. I was mad as hell.
Man, they fucked that game up.
The Rams made it though.
Yeah, Cowboys fucked that game up, dog.
They had that shit.
Bad coaching, bro.
Yeah.
Bad
and Ezekiel Elliott, man, they need to put Pollard in.
Man.
Stop putting that nigga back in.
She said she got you, bro. There go Keon, there go Marlo,
Right,
man.
dude.
But I appreciate y'all, man. Much love to the ones who donated. It's all love, family. But hell yeah, we gonna fuck around tomorrow, Marlo. If you ain't doing shit, jump back on with me.
All right, bet.
All right, fam. Y'all be safe out there, everybody. Happy New Year's.